everyone, I hope you're all having a wonderful evening tonight, and welcome on in. A special shout out to Hello for getting in first to claim the best seat in the house, but as always, a good evening to all of my guests tonight. To Hello and anyone else that's lurking out there tonight, you guys are all having a wonderful evening, taking care of yourselves and get your week off to a good start. And Spidey, welcome in, welcome. PSA, if your hand starts glowing with an awesome power and it's burning good to feet enemies, please go to urgent care. We should be okay. Oh, I was gonna say we should be okay and then the lights went out. We should be okay because I don't think anyone in Spira has received abilities from the Dark Gundam, with or without the help of Kyoji. Hope you guys are all doing well though tonight. Lovely to have you here, of course. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. I made a bit of miscalculation for tonight's stream. We are like barely late starting. Like, it's fine. It's like, I say barely late, literally. We always start a little early. We always start a little bit early because I am of the firm belief that if you're on time, you're 10 minutes late. In everything, I always try to make sure I'm always a bit early, but we are technically a little bit late in that regard. The reason being, I made a decision before stream that has come back to be not a mistake per se, but a miscalculation, shall we say. And as far as it says, you oh no, you'll be fine. So, in fact, I'm gonna, hold on, I wonder if you're gonna hear this, bear with me a moment, hold on. This might not sound, okay, you might have just heard that was the sound of my controller falling on my foot because I put it on my lap. And I stood up without thinking, So the miscalculation I made was, I don't know if you'll hear this at all, hold on, let's see if I give you some, the world's most cringe ASMR. I have no idea if the mic even picked that up. I made a slush before stream. The problem being, it took longer to chill than I expected. So it kind of finished just before stream. So I've kind of just been trying to, not dispose of it, trying to be done with it as quickly as possible. Suffice to say, I did not succeed. Dingo Down Under, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Welcome. G'day, mates. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Actually, if you're down under, it's probably like, is it like early morning down under? I think that's how that works. Hold on, to Google. Current time in Australia. Google, tell me, what is the time? See, lunchtime. Okay, 10:59. Wait, is that PM or AM? No shit, it's gonna be AM, right? Of course it's AM, donuts. It can't be PM because it's 11 PM here. But thank you for the follow, thank you so much. So yeah, I've been trying to get rid of it before stream, and suffice it to say, it's not gone yet. It's really nice. I don't know if I told on stream or not. I definitely shared in the Discord, I'm certain. I bought a slush making machine about a week or two ago. It's been something I've always wanted to own ever since I was a wee little Helmlet. I've loved slush drinks. It's one of my favorite things. I love the texture, love the flavor. Wonderful stuff. Problem is, for many years, I've not been able to get a good slush machine, right? So let me walk you through. This is what we're doing now. This is what we're doing before we start stream tonight. Before we start the game tonight. I want to walk you through Helm's anthology of attempting to find good slush home solutions, right? I can't even find it. This kind of is it. This is not the exact item, but this is close enough. The first one I found was this. There we go. But how about you load that stupid thing? Hold on. There we go. So this was the first one I got. I got this sort of one a while back. Now, what this one is it's like a silicone sleeve cup that you pour it. You freeze the sleeve. Then you pour the fluid in, you squeeze it, and the idea is it makes slush. This sucks. Don't get this. These are terrible. I literally never got a good solution out of these once. Either one of two things would happen. Either it would freeze just like a solid slab of ice, or it just did not freeze, period. Rubbish. Terrible. Dreadful. Do not buy. Awful stuff. In the bin. So, I was bummed out by that one. And I was like, well, maybe there's like some better solutions out there. And then years later, I found a machine that looks a bit like this, if it'll drop in. There we go. So I got a machine that looks like this, which is also discolored due to the lighting, but it's fine, it's fine. So, this machine is by a company called Slush Puppy. If you've never heard of Slush Puppy, they are... Well, I don't know if they're still that big, but when I was a wee helmet, these were like the brand. If you were doing... Oh, it's fine. If you were doing slushes somewhere, it was probably via Slush Puppy machines. This machine is actually not bad. Problem is, it's not a slush machine. It is just factually not a slush machine. This is an ice shaver. I still have this. I still use it very occasionally. As far as ice shavers go, it's not bad. It does the job. But it's not a slush machine. It is an ice shaver. If you think that I'm splitting hairs on this, I'm not, and you'll see why as we continue. So I've still got this. This one's fine. But it's not what I was after. And then sometime later, a couple more years after that, I found this machine. It has a very thin image, but it sells the idea. So this machine, on the other hand, this is a slush machine. Shaved ice has a harder consistency, slush is softer. So the key difference here is, shaved ice is you put ice in the machine, it breaks it down, then you put syrup on. Slushy is you start with a concoction of like syrup and water, or it could just be like a drink. Actually, I'm going to have a sip from mine on that. Sorry about that, I'm determined not to waste this. So with slushies, you start with a mixture of syrup and water over there. You put it in the machine, and it just directly chills and freezes that concoction. The result is you get a much more even flavour. And you don't get like hard, crunchy, chewy bits. Nothing wrong with hard, crunchy, chewy bits if that's what you're after, but that's not what I would consider a slush. This machine makes slush, but there's a problem with it. So it's very hard to really see. Maybe let's go like over here, maybe it'll be a bit more visible over here. So, oh, I've done something to the colours. It's fine. So, you can see here it says max fill, right? That's for the mixture, but can you see the silvery section here? It's very hard to see because it's silver and white on a white background. But essentially what this machine does is the silver part is essentially a drum that you fill with ice and you fill it with salt. I don't quite know the science behind it, something about the salt. I think it like lowers the freezing temperature of the ice. I don't quite know why that's something you need to do, but you need to put a lot of salt in this. Like a lot of salt in this. And a lot of ice in this. But it does work. It does make slush. Problem being, it's such a pain in the ass with how much ice and salt you need every time. I only used it a couple times. So unfortunately this was not the solution. And finally, the one I got now, this is the business. This is the solution. This is the exact one I have. I'm sure there's other ones that are just as good. I know Ninja make one. This is a slush machine. This is actually a slush machine. You pour in the mixture in the top, you plug it into the wall, and it directly chills it. You haven't got to fart around with loading it with ice. You haven't got to fart around with salt. It actually contains like what did they say? Propane, I think it is. I'll be honest, I have no idea how propane makes things cold. I'm not good at science. I was never good at science. But somehow the propane just directly chills it, and that's the result. So I've been enjoying this, and I've been putting good use. Hey, I'm not really slushing on me. I was just saying, I've been sitting here trying to, I've got a slush here that's like really gone. Hold on. I'm determined not to waste it because the syrup for this, I bought a pack of syrups on Amazon. There's like 12 different flavors. I've only tried like 3 of them so far, but they're really nice. They're not mega cheap though. It was like £30 for a pack of 12 different flavor syrups, which each syrup does 2 glasses. Very big glasses, mind you. This is like half a pint. Actually, it's probably closer to a pint, actually. So that's what, 30 divided by 12 is 2.5, divided by 2, get 2. So it's about £1.25 per big glass. So I'm trying not to waste it because, like, that's not like that outrageous for a single drink. But at the same time, it's not something that you can just, like, you know, flitter away frivolously. You know, I don't want to waste it. Have you seen, speaking of new season of King of the Hill, Peak? I've not seen it. King of the Hill is one of those shows that I'm sure does air over here. I've just never actually seen it. The only thing I've ever seen of King of the Hill on TV, as opposed to like random clips online, many years ago, we're talking, you know what, I don't want to feel too old, a long while ago, I went to America with the family. We went there to, we were doing all the typical touristy bits, you know, we did Disney, we did Universal, I'm sure we did other things. We did SeaWorld, that's not Disney. There was another theme park we went to that I don't think was a Disney or Universal. Might have been Six Flags? I'm not sure. We're talking a long while back. Anyway, when we were in America, I had my own room. And it was quite exciting because this was like the first real holiday I can recall where myself and my sister unit had separate rooms. We had ones at home, but usually on holiday we end up sharing a room, yeah. And not only did I have my own room had a TV in it. And at the time, I didn't even have a TV in my own bedroom. So I was like super excited by this. And unfortunately, we did so much stuff on the holiday that I ended up falling asleep pretty early every single night, which is kind of a shame because I did genuinely want to watch some American TV. But I remember at one point putting on the TV and King of the Hill was on. I remember absolutely nothing at all about what happened in the episode apart from exactly one line where Hank had taken Bobby clothes shopping and Bobby just looks at Hank and just goes, "This is a fat kid's store." That is the only line I remember from the entire thing. Because literally, when I was watching the TV, I was actually like genuinely falling asleep, which for me, that's actually really unusual. I actually have the opposite problem most nights. I usually can't fall asleep. So if I'm actually falling asleep, you know I'm exhausted. Actually, here's a question. Why not go to Euro Disney instead of America to Disney World or Disneyland? So the problem with that is that requires going to France. I don't think I need to elaborate on the point beyond that. I think that speaks for itself quite clearly. But also, the actual answer though, the non-joking answer is I don't remember who it was exactly. One of Lord or Lady Helm's relatives, I think it was like one of their uncles or something, had passed away around that time, and basically we had a nice chunk of inheritance out of it. So Lord and Lady Helm decided, you know what, we were probably never going to go to America if we didn't have this. Let's spend this on something that, you know, we'll all remember. And to be fair, it was probably the best holiday we ever had together. We did the whole, like, we were there for like 2 weeks, and I don't think there was anything we didn't do. I think now. I think the only thing we didn't do technically was we didn't do Blizzard Beach. Purely because we did Typhoon Lagoon. Here's the thing, I'm saying all these names. I'm just assuming these places still exist. I have no idea if they do or not. But we did Typhoon Lagoon one day. And then another day we went to Blizzard Beach. Went there and were like, this is just worse than Typhoon Lagoon. And just left and just went back to Typhoon Lagoon instead. This was hey Kasky, welcome. This was also the same holiday there. We had I remember this. They sold a bucket of ice cream. And when I say a bucket of ice cream, like you'd buy this bucket of ice cream, they didn't give you like spoons. It was literally a sandcastle bucket of ice cream. They gave you a shovel or a spade, whatever you want to call it, a little plastic shovel to eat it with. Suffice it to say, we did not eat all of it. We were not quite as we weren't quite as hungry as we thought. As they were doing good, we're taking a little yap before we get started. I'm trying to finish up this slush before it melts completely. Sorry, I hope the slurping isn't too unpleasant. Nice chewy flavour. The other thing that I remember from America, one of the funniest encounters we had, I think I've told the story before, but it's a good one. We were at Epcot, and here's the thing you need to know about Lord Helm, okay? Lord Helm is a fussy eater, but Lord Helm is not a fussy eater in the same way that I'm a fussy eater. I am a fussy eater in that I don't eat many different types of food. I've got quite a narrow palate. Lord Helm, on the other hand, is a fussy eater in that he will not eat bad food. If he looks at a place and thinks it looks bad, he will not eat there. But he eats a lot of different foods. Like, there's not many types of food I think he doesn't like. I think the only thing I know for a fact offhand that he doesn't like is Japanese curry. And the only reason why I know that is because I literally made some this year. And even then, like, he ate it, but he'd never pick it. Anyways, so we're at Epcot, and we're trying to look for something for dinner, something to eat. And we've been walking around for a long time, and every place we've found, Lord Helm has kind of turned his nose up at. He's gone, oh no, that doesn't look very good, I don't fancy that, no. This goes on for like, probably about an hour and a half. A long time. And eventually we're like, okay, look, we can't find anywhere to eat. And to be fair to Lord Helm on this occasion, I don't think it was just him. I think by and large, like, we genuinely couldn't find anything to eat that we all agreed upon. Anyways, we see a little hot dog cart. I'm like, you know what? We all eat hot dogs, whatever. We're all hungry. We'll just get some hot dogs. So, myself, my sister unit, and Lord Helm, we all sit down while Lady Helm goes and buys them. Now, here's the thing about America, as I'm certain all of you are aware. So this story is probably not going to be that shocking to some of you. In America, they use different words for certain things compared to in Europe. For example, over here, we would say the pavement. In America, they would say sidewalk. Or over here, we would call something a lift, while in America, they would call it an elevator. Now, you might be asking why I'm bringing this up. Well, this becomes clear when I explain to you that the sign for the hot dog cart was advertising hot dogs and was advertising chips. And I think you now see where this is going. If you're unfamiliar, what Americans call chips, we call crisps. And what British people call chips, Americans call fries. Suffice it to say, we were a little bit bewildered when Lady Helm came back with the hot dogs and also with several packets of crisps. And when she came back, she was like, we were like, oh, we kind of had this collective realization as we've seen her arrival. We were like, oh right, yeah, they call them chips here. And when we said something online, I forget the exact lines we came up with, but it was something like, we asked her, well, why did you buy them after realizing they were crisps and not chips? And her answer was, I felt too awkward to say, oh, I didn't realize you meant those. Yes, chips, we share the same lingers. Yeah, Australia I find really interesting because, like, I know there's things that Australia shares with the UK in that regard, and some that are kind of very different. UK pants is US pants is an embarrassing thing for us to figure out. Yes, America uses pants to refer to bottoms or trousers. Over here, pants very specifically refers to male underwear. So yeah, that's kind of awkward. That's one of those things that I've become immune to just through sheer exposure from Americans at this point, but it's just one of those things that when I first heard it as a kid, I was like, wait, what? Why are they all talking about pants? That's weird. I'll tell you another moment actually that threw me. I remember this was like the first day we landed. I have the weirdest memory, you guys. I remember very specific details about things that happened like several decades ago. I can't remember what happened last week. It's so bizarre. The first day we arrived, we were like driving to the place we were staying at. And I remember being absolutely shocked and bewildered that there was a sign on a store literally saying drugstore. I remember thinking, wow, they're really not subtle about it out here, are they? They just advertise it? Wow, that's fucking wild. Over here, we don't call them drugstores, we call them pharmacies. If over here, the drugstore is somewhere so that would probably get you in trouble. If you're in Florida, man. I don't remember many people from where we were there, to be fair. We kind of stuck to ourselves. To me, I was also like very young at the time. So I wasn't really engaging with anyone. There, they're gonna slip. Hold on. Oh, this is so good. It's so good. I had to rush it, but I thought it was going to be ready a little bit quicker than it was. You do still call them pharmacists? Okay. I mean, it's one of those things where I think a lot of these terms are, if you don't use the term, you probably know what the alternative one means, even if you don't use it. Like, if you're an American in England and you ask for, you know, some pants, it might take like a moment or two, but like, no one's gonna think too weird about it. Or like you say, like elevator or sidewalk, like we'll know what you're talking about. We just know you're not from around here. Don't worry about breakfast. True. Although I do have to worry about not let my temperature drop too much. Not great to happen. They say to keep proper cooling, and cooling is important for your machines, but to a degree, there is such thing as too much. Ground floor versus... Okay, I will never give Americans shit for the ground floor versus first floor things. You guys are objectively correct on this one. So if you're unfamiliar, in the UK, if you walk into a building from the street, the floor that you walk into is not the first floor. It is the ground floor. If you go up one flight of stairs, then and only then will you be on the first floor. Why? I have no fucking idea. Even when I was a child, I was like, this makes no fucking sense. This is not the first floor. The first floor is surely the first floor your feet touch. This is the second floor my feet have touched because I entered at the first floor. It's one of those things that if I could go back in time and bully the English language into being different, that is one of the few things I would happily change to be on par with America. Because you guys are just correct. You're just correct on that one. There's not many things I will give the American version of English credit for over being better, but that is definitely one of them. Laughs in miles per hour. So are you ready for this? We use miles per hour. England's a fucking joke when it comes to our measurements, you guys. We are... so here's the thing. We like to dunk on America for being like... the one joke that I love to try out, is one of my favourite one-liners, is Americans will measure with feet, they'll measure with yards, they'll measure with the height of a small cat. Americans will measure with anything except the metric system. The problem is, England also measures several things without the metric system. We use it mostly. Like, if I was measuring a room, I would measure it in centimetres, or well, probably millimetres actually, just because that's more accurate. But like, I would measure a room in millimetres or centimetres. If I was measuring a person, however, I would measure them in feet and inches. Why? I have no idea. If I was measuring a person's weight, you might think you might use kilograms. No! I will say, I've seen that we seem to be trending towards using kilograms to measure people, but a significant number of people, instead of using kilograms, they use pounds and stone. I don't even know how many pounds are in a stone. I think it's 12, because that makes sense. And yes, our speed limits, our car speedometers are all in miles per hour. I have no idea why. Like, we use the metric system, but only when we feel like it. It's completely random when and where we don't. There was actually a big thing several years... I say a big thing. It really wasn't that big of a deal, but certain very specific people were getting very vocally angry a while back. I say a while back, we're talking like years and years ago. Because as part of like back when England was still in the European Union, there was some sort of like standardization thing whereby there was going to be some sort of law or whatever. Again, I'm not very informed on the subject, so do your own research, blah, blah, blah. But basically, it would mean that all of the British greengrocers, that sell produce, sell fruit and veg, they would have been forced to measure in grams and kilograms. Problem being, a lot of older people don't understand grams and kilograms. They've only ever measured in pounds and ounces their entire life. And a lot of people were getting like weirdly upset about this. It was a thing. I mean, it's not been a thing for years. I think the legislation passed, but we're also no longer actually in the EU, so it doesn't really affect us anymore. But yeah, it's bizarre. It is really bizarre. We are just completely inconsistent. Do you know, a British person was found above the weight of 420 stone. Everyone around them chuckled. I mean, if they found it, that'd be a big ass stone. It was 420. Hold on, sit time. There's not much left. I'm determined not to waste a drop. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Oh god, let me just put this out of the way so I don't knock it over, as I am wont to do. I was kind of sitting there watching the glass the whole time, like very worried I was gonna just have a sneeze or something and send it flying over my filthy desk. I mean, no, my desk's not filthy. My desk is spotless. Yes, absolutely, definitely. I haven't got loads of crap on my desk. I haven't got 2 opened bags of lollipops left over from Halloween. Definitely not. Alright, guys. We've had our slush, we've had our yaps. Let's go and deal with some far fantasy, so please keep your arms, legs, and other body parts clear of closing doors, and I'll see you there in just a sec. Bear with me, because we do have to actually load the game. Oh, hold on, bear with me extra, because I forgot I actually played other games this week, meaning that it's not in my most recent played Steam games. The game is a frog! And I do need to just really quickly, the audio is wrong, let me just fix that. Well, it's actually not playing anyway, so that should do it. Audio good, we have audio. Okay, excellent, excellent. Alright, so last time we left off in Bavel. We literally just crashed Seymour's wedding and just went, later, dude. So we've been camping here for like a week, but it's fine, it's fine. And what are they gonna do? Shoot us with their guns? Also, surprise! We're straight into the Cloister of Trials, and this one's like the worst one, by the way. I love that this is just here as well. Like, this really feels like a part of the game that is... It feels like it wasn't really intended to play out this way. Like, they just kind of realized, oh shit, we're meant to have like a Cloister of Trials here. What do we do with it? I don't know. Put it after this. So this one's gimmick is... Well, not quite teleporter puzzles. Moving platform puzzles, you see? Also, we just plummet off to our doom sometimes. But it's okay. I forget I'm meant to mash or something. I forget how this works. It's been a while since I did this. Do I mash or push left? Oh, you mash, okay. It's been a hot minute since I did this one. This one also just never really left much of an impression on me. It feels very kind of like half-baked, I'll be honest. It says confirmed direction, we can't change it, so... Everyone, the screen Helm-Chan has a nasty hidden Albed primer and the course super easy to miss. There's a lot of easily missable stuff in this game, I'll be honest. Thankfully, none of it's, like, vitally important. Like, I don't think there's anything super necessary that you can miss, but man, it sucks. We'll take the Bavel Sphere, which does something. Push that back into this. I don't remember what I'm exactly doing here. We are just kind of freeballing this, but you know. See, Titus... God, I forgot this stupid view it gives you of Titus when you come from this area. I don't know why this is the camera angle they went with. It looks so dumb. Can we not turn here? Doesn't look like we can. God, why are we doing these views? I guess it's meant to kind of help you see where you're going, but it still doesn't really do much in that regard. Oh, no, I want to go right here, not left. I think I wanted to. Yeah, I did. There's a sphere here. That's fine. We can put this sphere into this socket. And then grab this one. This was not as bad as the PS1 games. Yeah, the PS1 games, FF7 I think specifically I would say is the worst offender in terms of just like having stuff that you can just miss permanently for no reason. And we'll go left here. There we go. I think part of this puzzle of why it's so annoying is just, it's the waiting thing, you know? Like, you spend a significant amount of your time in this puzzle just sitting here watching Tidus ride the world's dumbest Segway. I think that one is where we came from. But I think we can go that way now. Well, I didn't remember the positions. One you only come here once. Yeah, it's really bizarre. I think we can go forward now. No, we cannot. I'm going to shout out for the weird speed run, so I hate it so much. I don't mind the Excalibur 2 just because it's like, I don't know, it's the kind of thing you have to kind of dedicate a whole run to, and I kind of respect it for that. Okay, we can go left now, we couldn't go left before. There we go. It's over this way. So mad bust, at least if it's mostly worth it. Yeah, exactly. It's very much a challenge thing. Okay, do we actually not need to do this one? I was just kind of seeing what's over here, but looks like the answer is nothing. Wait, hold on, we can push it over it. Push it beyond it. Why is this here as well? Why is this what they decided was the Cloister of Trials for Bevelle? Oh, it's just a dead end. Okay, well that was fun. We can go even further beyond! Tidus' feet were not even floating with that. Did you see that at the end there? Like, the platform itself, like, phased out of his feet. I don't think there's even a purpose to putting multiple Bevelle spheres in. I think it's literally just because it lets you carry extras. It's over this way. Somewhere we can put a... No, there's already a sphere in there. And the annoying thing is we can't swap the spheres over. Because we have a sphere in this. I seem to recall this is like one of the easier ones in terms of getting the destruction sphere, but it's just tedious because, well, I mean, look at this. Oh, too late. Thankfully, you know, falling off a cliff is not actually lethal. Just a mild inconvenience, really. There we go. You're cool destruction sphere I'm just giving to you. Right, that's why. That would be it, yeah. We Bevelle sphere into this one, presumably. Presumably that will open a path up on the other side. Yeah, but what's the worst one I did from 12? Oh gosh, I couldn't tell you. I know. At this point, 12 is definitely the one that I by far have the least knowledge of. I have played 12 once. Is this where the destruction sphere goes? Yeah, it must be. Is that all the glyph sphere goes in there? Let's go get that glyph sphere. It'd be fun to see you try after your years-long FF11 playthrough. You're determined to try and get me to play it someday, aren't you? I mean, I have played 11. It was one of the games of all time. Oh, I hit too early, goddammit. And now we have to watch this whole cutscene and play out. Because there's no way to skip it. Also, how is everyone fitting on this stupid little thing? Like, Tidus fits on it fine, you know, I can believe Tidus can ride it. But like, my ludonarrative dissonance What are the rest of the party doing while Titus is riding the Segway and looking like the world's most gormless man? Look at him, there are no thoughts behind those eyes. That's my famous science! Magic of Yemen, I guess. Which is what the second one I believe it was. Oh! That's fine, we'll just write it again. See, this is the thing, like, the fact it just, like, auto-scrolls doesn't add anything to the puzzle apart from, like, mild irritation if you miss the timing. But it turns out this whole game is full of when-you-can statements. Hey, Jack Party in this, they're Pokeballs. You know, I've never actually seen a game do that. I kind of would almost respect it if a game had, like, an in-universe explanation. Oh, I have to push it. For the party not being on the field map. I think the closest I've seen is, like, independent, like, the indie RPGs. Do it where they just kind of, like, lampshade it, but don't explain it. Oh, no, this was the wrong one, the next one. God damn it. I don't know if we ride that up if we move the thing here or not. Okay, so Cavern. Yeah, Cavern's a good option for Overworld for sure. It kind of falls apart a little bit though after, like after you leave the Overworld, you know? No, honestly, I've always assumed the cliff was much bigger. You know, that would make sense, honestly. It's one of those things where it's like, this is one of those aspects that gets hurt the better the games become graphically, right? Like FF1, FF2, FF3, those games were very primitive to look at. So when you went to a town and there was exactly 2 buildings and none of them had doors, you don't really question it, you know? Like, yeah, of course you're only seeing a small part of the town. This is just an abstraction of what the town itself looks like. But when you've got to the point where the graphics look like this good, and you are able to just physically represent the thing. Oops, I meant to go down that one. You are, like, able to properly represent the thing that they're supposed to be rather than abstract it away. You've got no choice other than to assume that what you are seeing is what is actually happening in the context of the game world, you know? Okay, the entire town just lives there. It's very cramped and smelly. I mean, to be fair, certain medieval towns, absolutely. But the most question in older towns is, why is there not even a door for the bathroom? Okay. Bathroom time, bathroom talk, very important. I was running a tabletop game, a modern fantasy Pathfinder game at that. And, okay, this is what we need to do. Now, I have a very particular thing about, what's the word? When it comes to, making assets for tabletop games, making maps, making monsters and whatever, I've gotten a little bit better with it these days, but I used to be very particular about I have to make it all myself. I have to make it myself. It has to be exactly as I want it. I can't borrow anything. Even if I'm taking like a concept or a design, I will redraw it. I'm not going to use someone else's artwork for it. I have no good reason for why I felt this way, by the way. This was entirely a self-imposed rod for my own back. Anyways. So for the modern fantasy game, I had a bit more of an excuse because I had some very particular ideas for what I wanted it to be like and what it was going to, like, you know, feel like. How the areas I wanted to design and such. I made sure in every single area, every single interior, I should say, I made damn well sure there was a bathroom in every single one. Okay, we can't go up there, never mind. It only came up exactly one time when I had the party get ambushed. They were like confronting some, I think they were gnolls? No, ogres. They were confronting a couple of ogres, and the third ogre had been in the bathroom the whole time, and he like ambushed them from the bathroom. That was the only time it came up. But I still included them because I'm like, of course you're going to need a bathroom here. Where else are you going to go to the toilet? Someone uses Dungeon Draft as lots of assets makes me I don't think I could have my 3-year-old game with Hammock Better and stuff. It was not a good idea. It is not something I should have done. I have some very nice assets made out of it. But it wasn't a smart thing to be doing. There we go, so that'll get us up there now, presumably. I actually think you maybe need the Destruction Sphere for this one, actually. Chris having a bath in Towers of Salty Youth. You know, that's true! That's very true. Could you imagine if Hero Quest had a bathroom and you had like tiny Hero Quest scale toilets? Then again, it's probably for the best, because if there were tiny Hero scale toilets, by now someone would have made Hero Quest Skibidi Toilet. I don't want to live in that universe, frankly. You make a point to include bathrooms in houses too, though. I don't think it's ever come up in a game at some point. I know some murderer was gonna cast a grip of water on the toilet seat. It's just one of those small things, like, there are some certain, like, design aesthetics, I get very hung up on certain details. Like, when it comes to characters' outfits, I like to be able to understand how they work in 3D space and what the purpose of the choice is. Tidus's outfit in that regard, by the way, fucking disaster. Like, okay, I get that he's a blitzballer. I get that blitzball can be a bit rough, so I can understand maybe he's got a shoulder pad. Maybe a gauntlet, that seems a bit excessive. What is with, however, the red thing? What is with the red mesh between the shoulder and the gauntlet? It serves no purpose. It's extra weight that's going to drag you down in the water. It can't be very aerodynamic. Why is he wearing one half of his shorts? Don't get me wrong. It's not the worst look, but why is he doing that? Why does he have lederhosen? Why has he got the freaking, like, there's a word for this, I can't think of what it's called, but like the belly warmer. It's almost like an obi he's got going on here. I'll give him this though, I don't mind his shoes. Shoes are okay. Box. HP sphere, nice. Oh, do we have to get the... Wait, do we have to use the destruction sphere here? Is that what we do? I can't remember. Fate sphere. Or do we just plonk it in here? Okay, we just use this to recall this and then we can get the other box. Yeah, I think the HP sphere might be technically the... Right. We need another sphere. I want the box now. You can't show me the box and not give me the box. Wait, can we even get another sphere? Surely we must be able to. Can we not push us back? Oh, we have to do it down here? Oh, did we biff it? Did we mess it up? You bring both of them. Ah, well, no box for us. Rip. Nice voice crack, Tidus. How did she get here before? Oh, right, she did get here before. That's right. She did kind of go ahead.
Hey!
Tidus, lift with your knees, not with your back.
Taboos.
He's just waiting for Kimahri. Oh, okay. Literally nothing lost then. Good to know. Wow, Kimahri's doing something. That's unusual. Didn't expect that to happen. By the way, I hope you enjoyed the Cloister of Trials, because that's the last of them we will be seeing for the rest of this game. Spoilers. I will give them this. Nice touch that they actually...
What's that?
I mean, of course she should. Nice touch that she still has her wedding dress on.
They join with the Summoner, and together receive the Aeon. They are human souls, imprisoned in stone by ancient Yevon rites.
It's a stone, Luigi.
Should be allowed to rest.
Hey, we've seen that child before.
Yuna!
Well, I guess that explains why she always comes out looking exhausted. I like to imagine that we're being pursued by Yevon this whole time.
Wait! Don't come out!
I was just about to say that we're being pursued this whole time and they had to do the puzzle as well. Just to chase us down.
There's the last of them.
Oh no.
You
6
are
guys
to
with
stand
guns.
Trial.
I expect it will be a fair trial.
Of course it will.
I mean, we've dealt with 6 guys with guns before. Like, we have AoEs, guys. Alright, we got an Aeon. So I've been keeping the Aeons with the default names this whole time. But I think in this one case, we're going to make an exception. Because here's the thing. We're in the middle of a religious city where we're going against their religious teachings. And now we have a dragon. I mean, this just feels correct to me, I'll be honest. It's not quite, we don't quite have Ecclesia. I don't think Una really fits there, but I think I'll go with Albaz. Oh, free save. That's not at all ominous or suspicious. Make a second save, why not?
The High Court of Yevon
I
is
just assume that
now
makes us
in
have keys to
session.
skip it, because the questions forgot. Are they? I thought only summons could go in the
Sacred
cloisters.
officers of this court seek nothing but absolute truth in Yevon's name.
It's weird seeing like an old
To
monster.
those on trial, believe in
Which are the
Yevon.
fees right on.
Speak only the truth.
It was nice of them to give you a chance to get changed.
Ronso.
Summoner Yuna.
I just feel like I think they disappeared, I think. I don't know if they disappeared, but I think they would definitely be completely overhauled. I think the way you would solve them would be completely different.
Then consider. You have inflicted dire injury upon Maester Seymour.
Look at him, look how injured he is.
Conspired with the Albed and joined in their insurrection.
Technically not true.
These are traitorous and
We didn't conspire with the
unforgivable
Albed, she was
crimes
kidnapped
that
by them. That's
disturb
not
the
really
order of Yevon.
conspiracy, is it? Let's be honest.
Tell this court what possessed you to participate in such violence.
Your Grace. The real traitor is Maester Seymour.
Got him.
He killed his father Jiskel with his own hands.
What is this?
Hadn't you heard?
I love how nonchalant he is about it.
Not only that,
What a douchebag. I forgot that line.
is already dead.
It is a summoner's sacred duty to send the souls of the departed to the far plane. Yuna was only doing her job as a summoner.
Grand Maester Micah, please send Seymour now.
I don't know any jokes, Lady Summoner.
To where they belong?
Yes. Maester?
Send the dead?
Surprise! Pope's also a zombie.
You would have to send me too.
Try to figure out it.
Grand Maester Micah is a wise leader. Even in death, he is invaluable to Spira.
Enlightened rule by the dead is preferable to the misguided failures of the living.
Life is but a passing dream,
I mean,
but the death that follows is eternal.
we can still kill them though, right? Like, we can kill
Men
fiends.
die, beasts die, trees die, even continents perish. Only the power of death truly commands in Spira. Resisting its power is futile.
But what if you just start doing this dance
What
right now?
sin?
Like, what are they gonna do, realistically?
I am a summoner, my lord, like my father before me. I am on a pilgrimage to stop the death that sin brings. Are you telling me that too is futile?
It's one thing I feel kind of weird about the sending thing is, like, they say that only summoners can do the sending. You'd think that'd be something they'd want everyone to be able to do, you know?
People who have opposed sin.
Like the occasion is turns into some death
Their
cult.
sacrifices.
Kind of is, honestly.
Were they all in vain?
This whole thing has aged like a fine wine. He's so obsessed with power. With his power, he's ignoring the world-threatening death whale.
Give their lives.
See, I wonder though, like, is it actually still him at this point?
Their rebirth cannot be stopped.
Or is he like, is it just like a monster that looks and sounds like him?
The people hope. There is nothing futile in the life and death of a summoner.
Never futile, but never ending.
Indeed, that is the essence of heaven.
Lord Micah.
Nice lip flaps.
Heaven is embodied by eternal, unchanging continuity, summoner.
Yeah, but like, aren't people gonna think it's odd, Mr. Micah? That like in 50 years you're still here?
Those who question these truths, they are traitors.
Lord Micah!
Man, Titus has some bad constipation.
I want out now! You hear me?
You waste your breath.
I wonder what that says on the floor. There's no way that doesn't say something on the
Yuna's
floor.
okay.
She is strong. She'll make it.
She'll make it? What, so she can die?
I mean, if you're gonna die, like, better die and do something, right?
Everything in Spira
Killway was here.
seems to revolve around people dying.
The spiral of death.
Huh?
Summoners challenge the bringer of death, sin, and die doing so. Guardians give their lives to protect their summoner. The faith are the souls of the dead. Even the maesters of Yevon are unsent.
Yeah, Spira kind of is just all about
Spira
death, isn't it?
is
Yeah.
full of death.
The monsters are made of dead people.
Only sin is reborn, and then only to bring more death.
Wait, is Sin the good
It's a
guy?
cycle of death, spiraling endlessly.
Don't tell the D&D paladins.
Come out. Your sentence has been decided.
Sentence? Don't you mean execution?
Really now, what person would execute a dear friend?
He's turned at the one suffering. I remember when I first started playing D&D, when I first got introduced to 3rd edition, I remember looking at the cleric class and seeing their class abilities. I was like, wait, turn undead? Well, why can the cleric turn undead? Why would he want to do that? He's a cleric.
Looks
Surely
like
he wants to kill
you're
undead, not
next.
become one.
Next for what? Ah! Get going. Where's everybody else?
How are you screaming underwater, Titus?
Down there somewhere, maybe.
This is like such a transparently gameplay bit, isn't it? Like, Yevon really just like, yeah, the way we're gonna kill people is by throwing them in a fucking pool.
Ooh, you made it.
It's not even that nasty of a pool, the water looks quite clean.
What's our sentence?
Think they expect us to give up and die down here?
Oh, well, that's a lame way to kill someone.
See?
Where's Uni?
I don't know.
Wonder if we should wait for her.
No, she doesn't have a swimming animation because she won't be here, don't worry.
Let's wait at the exit.
If there is an exit.
It's fine. Titus can shatter physics. You've seen what that man does underwater.
How fares the ransom, Maester?
It seems my father's murder troubles him.
thought he would have taken the fact that I killed someone badly.
Ever the answer. Hard-headed, hardly useful.
However, the summoner Yuna, daughter to High Summoner Braska, she may be of some use to us alive.
Or casual racism.
She has disturbed.
You know, the existence of casual racism does imply the existence of competitive racism. I don't want to know what that would look like.
I understand.
Let it go, Seymour. No one thrown into the Via Purifico has ever survived.
Man, Seymour really is fucking down bad for Yuna, isn't he?
There's always a small
Down bad for a woman 11 years his junior, I think it was?
Kill any who emerge.
Who's also technically a child?
Sir, leave that to me.
Oh. First your father, now your bride.
Allow me to do this because she is my bride.
Wait, I will go too.
You do not trust
I don't
me?
think Keenock ever gets like a proper, like,
Will you trust a man who
comeuppance.
murdered his father?
Very well. As you wish.
I may be wrong, maybe Seymour kills him, I don't remember. I don't think we get to do it though.
Lady Yuna, forgive me.
To the condemned. Stone panels are scattered throughout the Via Purifico. Step on 1 to transport yourself to the next panel in the indicated direction. Nothing will happen if there is no panel to receive you at the far end. But before we do anything, we have some sphere levels to spend, which we should definitely do. We have a few mana spheres, but we should definitely put them to use. I don't know if we're going to have everything we want, but we'll have a lot of stuff we want. Oops. I actually don't know if the game is like gave Yuna like sphere levels off screen while we didn't have her in the party, or if this is what she had before. I can't remember. Alright, we have exhausted our mana spheres, but we do at least have mana distillers, so we can get more. What did we get? Like cure, I think it was? Oh, shell. That's not as exciting. Hey, it's welcome in, welcome, hope you're doing well. Also, I want to teach a couple of things out Aeons, actually, if we can. If we can. Wait, how do I do abilities? There we go, abilities. I want to see if we can get... Oh, we cannot get cure. That's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping we could get that. What about an Albaz? Can Albaz learn cure? I'm guessing it's the same. Oh, Albaz can't even learn it. Wait, did he start with it? No, but he does start with Alga tier magic. Alright, so this is how they kill summoners apparently. They just throw them in a dungeon and say, yeah, die, I guess. I don't remember exactly how you deal with this section, but we are currently only units, so we are a bit vulnerable right now. Oh, that's really bad, getting ambushed on this encounter. We might just die here. Okay, I don't know, we got away. If we didn't escape though, we definitely just died on that. It's in the box. Elixir, we'll definitely try and save that. Elixirs are definitely in like the too good to use club a lot of the time. It's over here. Oh, it's Lulu.
Lulu,
It's okay, I know.
Lulu, why were you just standing there doing nothing? You're like called out or something. White magic sphere. Actually, we might use it on Yuna. If we use it on if we use it on Yuna, we could use it to put Haste on Yuna. I kind a vibe with that, actually. That sounds good. Right. Oh, right, because Titus isn't in the party right now. That's why we can't use it. Yeah, using that to get haste skirt actually sounds quite nice. Wow, another ambush, really? Well, at least the party's a bit more... means we've got a bit more HP between us. I think we're just going to bail on this one. This isn't really a very exciting encounter to deal with, I don't think. Just doing what she always does, nothing. My first thought is finally get all Black Magic Spheres and teach you in a Garden of Magic and go ham. Once we have the tier 3 spells for Lulu, absolutely we will be teaching them to Yuna. Actually, I don't think we can get to them for... Yeah, I don't know where... They're over here, right? Yeah, we need a bit more before we get there. But yeah, once we get the tier 3 magic, we will be putting it onto Yuna, at which point she just becomes better Lulu, frankly. Like, I think Yuna just has a higher magic stat if you just follow her path compared to Lulu. There we go, now this is something we can fight.
Failure is not an option.
There's still some mana. And you know what? Let's summon Albaz just for the fun of it. We don't use Aeons very much, so let's use them this time. I'll be real, this is not my favourite interpretation of Bahamut, but it is very good. I used to really not like this one. It has grown on me a lot over the years, but still not quite my favourite.
Oh my!
Well, it says damages all enemies, but will it kill them? Let's find out. Oh yeah, well. Turns out that Albaz is pretty good. But he's so smug. Especially for the big laser defense that I have in my face. Exactly, yeah, my favourite when it comes to Bahamuts, I am really basic. My favourite Bahamut is just the one from 7. And I couldn't really tell you why. I just kind of like the head sculpt on it. That's really all there is, I think. Looks like these guys dropped they dropped mana spheres natively at least, so that's not bad. Double up. Either that, oh wait, actually, you know, it's probably not that. It's probably because we overkilled, isn't it? I think overkill gives them a chance of either a chance or a guarantee they double drop. I forget which. Oh, actually, we can just use that for you as well. No. If a 3 and 4 Bahamut is tie for me, if I have 1 Bahamut after, it's like the wispy ones. That's fair. Who's this? It's Oran! Yeah, we have a good character now.
There must be an exit somewhere. We search.
We search. You have any spare levels on? You do not. Hammer? Thank you. Yeah, I think for me, I think it is 7, but I don't think there's a... No, I'm gonna walk that back. I was gonna say I don't think there's any Bahamuts I really dislike, but that's actually just not true. I really dislike the FF13 Bahamut. That looks dreadful. I can't remember what the FF15 one looks like, but I remember very clearly having this conversation with some friends a while back, where we were talking about different Bahamut ones. Someone linked the 15 Bahamut, and I just remember looking at it and going, this doesn't look like Bahamut. I don't know what this is, but it's not Bahamut. Alright, well, Albaz worked pretty well last time, so let's keep using it, I guess. If 15's Bahamut is Golbez. See, I like Golbez, but Golbez is a very different character. This guy even kind of looks like he could be an Albaz fusion. Something about how humanoid he is. Let's see if this kills all of them or not. Did not overkill either of them, and it didn't kill the fan. Well, unfortunately, we haven't got any means of healing ourselves, but we can hit this guy with Thundara to just delete him from existence. Yeah, that's pretty good. Glad you ranked the 14 Bahamut low. Surely the intro gets some cool points. The 14 Bahamut, like, I like a lot of what they're doing with the concept. I don't like some of the shapes on him. Like, he's got weird proportions. I think is the best way to summarize it.
Yuna, sorry we left you alone.
No, it's okay.
Sorry we all pass out under the ice. Box. Mega potion. I don't know which. Wrong way. I will say with regards to the 14 Bahamut, I like the version that you summon a lot more than I like the one that you fight. Something about the color scheme of the summoned version I just think looks better. Please don't kill Yuna. Okay, good, you didn't kill Yuna. Well, we seem to have our strategy. Chuck mana distillers and then nuke them with Albaz. Hey, well, we're doing something that could be construed as winning. But I forgot. I keep forgetting that freaking. I know we've used the items a couple of times already. I haven't paid attention. I keep forgetting that Lulu just pulls it out of her fucking cleavage. You know what? I should look at the options menu. We probably have the wrong animation. I'm certain there's a shorter version of this we could be seeing. If we're going to be selling Albaz this whole time, we should probably use that shorter animation. Honestly, why don't we just keep him around? He seems kind of handy to have. Nice. Oh, we didn't take in Kimahri. Oh, well, he'll be fine. These guys aren't actually worth much XP, thankfully. I guess because the idea being, you know, they don't want to get too over-leveled. I always say that on Banded Fusion. Exactly. Exactly. Never Ashley Aluba. You Ashley Aluba, they have it in hand.
I hate this place.
Same, Oren, same. You know, must have like a really high agility set compared to everyone else. She always seems to go first. You know what? We should probably heal yourself, you know. I think that was the one that didn't have it. And we'll find out. You know, we didn't actually use Shiva, did we? Let's use Shiva just show off. Because like, the game very much expects you to summon Shiva in the Seymour fight, and we just didn't, I don't think. I do think this is one of the better Shiva designs. A lot of Shiva designs just tend to be a bit whatever, bit bland. This one damages only one. But these guys are weak to fire, but we haven't got fire. Let's kill, let's find out. Yes, it does. Turns out someone's actually pretty good, who'd have thought? And if we wanted to, we could even do the dumb thing, where you just like, blizzard yourself. And just heal. So in theory, we can just keep doing this, and the enemies will keep hitting us. And we just get overdrive for free. Which we're actually going to do real quick, because it's not going to take that long. This is why the elemental Aeons are just the best ones. Actually, don't use MP, because we can't do it all day. Ray's give it some Yomi effect. That's true, actually. Well, I they could be. I always thought they were more like, kind of like... Oh, is there not an option for that? Oh, I thought that... Oh, here we go. Sure, here we go. Yeah. I thought they were always more like, kind of... For lack of a better word, like... dreads? I don't know, that's what I always thought of them, but, like, I guess they could be braids. Yeah, Kimahri, you're not really a party member so much as just, like, you're here. But you know what? Okay, have I got on the recall space for you yet? I do not. I'm like deadass thinking we might just send Kimahri all the way back towards the start. Actually, what's the quickest way we can get there? If we go by this level 2 and level 1, that gets us back to extract mana. That might be the play, actually. Because I really want to get extract mana, like the distillers are fine, but like it gives Kimahri something to do. Can we not use it? I swear you're meant to be able to like use it to teleport, but I don't remember how they work. Those are good. I just maxed out all my settings down quickly. To be fair, that is the post game for sure. That's how you'd play the game by the end of it. Oh, it's this one works. Teleport! Teleport going up. We're here now. This also teleports us. This one we go left. It doesn't work. Okay. I'll go left. We know where down goes. Can we go right? Can't go right. If we go forward. Can't go forward. What a great teleporter system. Oh, there's a door in the way here. Okay. I know there's like hidden stuff here. I have no idea if it's actually worth getting, but we might as well, right, while we're here. Oh god, Owen's confused. That's really bad. Hit Oren so that we can suck him out of it. God damn it! I don't want to attack with Lulu, because Lulu will probably kill him. Because Lulu has the Stone Touch Mog. Or Stone Touch Kate Sith. Oh, that's spicy. That's fine. We can take that. We can take that. It's fine. It's still good. Let's get in Shiva. We can get her overdrive out as well. 3 more Black Magic Spears for 1. Yeah, we want that. We definitely want the Black Magic Spears.
Please lend us your strength.
Bonk! I love it just like bonks them on the head. It barely even feels like magic, it feels more goofy. Alright, one more heal so that we can waste this guy's turn and then we'll finish him off. And bonk. And research is one of the few areas where Asuna cures confusion. Oh really? Oh damn, I didn't realise that. I don't know if we have Asuna yet or not, we might. I genuinely don't remember. Do we have Asuna? We do! It says cure status element, so I guess we'll try that next time it happens. So can we not... We can't go left here, right? Oh. If we go... Oh, I didn't mean to step on that, whoops. If we go back down, and then see if that other one has other paths we can take. I forgot this is like a timing-based teleporter thing. I thought it was like a switch-based puzzle. Been a while. Forward, left. We're here now, wherever this is. Oh, we've been here. We'll go left again. Okay, we can't go left again, but we can probably go forward here, I think. Or maybe not. And we go down, maybe? What a great teleport system. It's so good that like most of the directions just don't work. Why even bother? Why have them as an option? Okay, so we know left does nothing. So the only place we can go is right. And if there's nothing here, then I don't know what we do, because... Alright, we're here now. Can we go anywhere from here? Up? No, can't go up. Can we go down from here? Can't go down. And we go right from here. Can't go. Where the fuck are we meant to go? These teleporters suck. They don't do anything. What? Hold on, I'm googling this shit. Hold on. Here's a map. Let's see here. It's very funny that this place calls it a maze. It's a very generous interpretation of maze. I'm just trying to see if I'm misunderstanding something. Oh! I think I have misunderstood something. Okay. Oh, so I think I know where we need to go now. I'm gonna bail on this one. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this quickly. Let's just, get Albaz to take care of it. We're not gonna mess around with disturbing these guys. That's a bit quicker.
Please.
Who just thought that Albaz can search Dark Hole? This isn't a mystery, it's more like a history because it belongs in the toilet. It's a really crap little... I hesitate to call it puzzle. It's barely puzzle, it's puzzle adjacent. It has aspects of a puzzle. So I think we go up first, I think. There's like a little side... There's a side path here with some stuff. We didn't get. Black magic sphere. There's also this, it doesn't work, because we have to go and turn it on. I'm just gonna keep nuking with Albaz. Fuck it. This is kind of forgettable, but the music's nice. I'm not complaining about the music, it's just this feels like filler. This feels like it's designed with the idea of Yuna might be a little under-leveled. Let's give you some guys to kill to get him a bit more up to scratch. But it just... I don't know, I don't feel like we necessarily need that. Like, these guys aren't even worth much. Although I don't know if that's... I actually don't know if that's a factor of us, what's the word? I don't know if that's a factor of the fact that we're killing them with Albaz. I don't know if that lowers the amount of XP we get or not. Right, so we have to come here. This is not set dressing, you have to touch it. That was clear. You know, the best kind of puzzle design is the kind where it doesn't make sense, even after having it explained to you. Someone describing a dream about describing a puzzle while speaking backwards. So there was one of those things in here, eventually. These guys survive well, the Flan survives Albaz. And I guess we'll still do this. It still seems like the correct way of dealing with the situation. I do love how abrupt the jump cut is between, like, the someone flashing just already plummeting. Yeah, we're getting one more hit. That's fine. Boy, Thundarga upon thee. I do love the animation for Thundarga, like how the bolts kind of converge and it explodes. Very cool. Oh, those guys do drop mana spheres innately. Okay, that's not too bad then. I don't know quite what that did. Oh, it's purple now. Oh. Obviously. That's a very logical chain of events, honestly. So that gets us through the door here, I believe. And also into another random encounter. Hi, Shalka! Were you meant to be? I've been told that before. Honestly, not a bad, not an insult to be compared to Metabee, honestly. I can think of far worse robots to be compared to. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. The ironic thing is, he's actually did less damage there, I think, than actual Albas Fusion's do in the game. Right, so I think we're at the start now. Does this one not work anymore? Oh. Wait. Okay, here we go. This one was looking for. So this, I think, gets us through the door here. There we go, and in here we get Skills Fair. And Lucid Ring. That's probably good to put on you, right? That sounds like Confusion. Oh, that's a lot of wards. That's really good. We'll take that. Yeah, removing like the worst ailments for the healer to have, that's probably worthwhile. There's one more that I'm missing though. I know I'm missing. Where is it? Hold on, let me look at this map. Let me look at this map again that I pulled up to cheat egregiously. This one is... Oh, did we get that? Did we get the white magic? We must have got it then. Okay, I think we've got everything we care about then. We can move on. I didn't do good, hope you as well. Welcome in, welcome, welcome. We'll probably refresh the game in just a moment. Actually, we'll go save and then we'll do a little refreshing pause because that seems to be working to keep the game from crashing or going green on us, and I'd rather we have as few of that as possible. And coming. Maybe I should have been using the summons more. I never really felt like using the summons when I played the game normally, but maybe,
Hang in there.
Maybe they're actually just like really good. I actually did watch a video recently about the speedrun of this game, and apparently the speedrun does involve abusing Bahamut because he has like really crazy scaling. A lot of the Aeons, well, all the Aeons scale based off of Yuna's base stats, and Bahamut gets something like 1.8 or times 2 scaling off of her strength stats, so he's just really hench with very little investment. Because like the numbers in this game are quite low in terms of like the raw stats. Like if we look at, can we show stats to space that shit? Like look at Yuna's stats, like her strength, her magic's 40, that's very high. Lulu only has 30. Orman has 36 strength, so like it doesn't take a lot of numbers to make a big difference. And apparently in the speedrun, the strategy is they win the Blitzball game, use the strength sphere on Yuna because that scales so crazy with Bahamut that it becomes like ridiculously OP. Now this guy we can get some freebies off of. I will just wait for Orman. Wait for you. Wait for you. Taking Kimahri, and Kimahri can try and steal something. And then we'll just zap it with the Thundara, because we haven't got Thundara yet. Not sure what about one drink if we encounter it with something. I love speedruns. You know what do Ixie on here? Just for the sound part of it. I love speedruns of RPGs because it really is like a completely different game that you end up playing. Even though like speedruns of RPGs are often still very long, there's something just very satisfying about watching them. I've mentioned this one before, my favourite speedrun strategy in any game ever goes to Final Fantasy VII with the Materia Keeper boss. If you're unfamiliar with FF7, there's a mechanic in the game called All Lucky Sevens, which basically means if you ever have your HP equal to 7,777 exactly, you go into All Lucky Sevens mode. You attack 77 times. Actually, it might be more than that. You attack a bunch of times with every single hit dealing 7,777 damage. The thing is, the way that this works, it works for both you and it works for the enemies. Enemies can get All Lucky Sevens. But if you are poisoned, or the enemy is poisoned, poison ticks are considered damage that you deal to yourself. So if you have 47 HP and you are poisoned, the next time you take poison damage, you immediately take quad 7 damage and just immediately die. And that is actually the speedrun strat for that boss, because it has like barely over that much HP. Like you hit it like once or twice. Hey, so let's go attack the moon. I mean, if the moon has 7,777 HP, probably. Wouldn't put it past it. It's weird that like this hallway specifically has different encounters. Not like a problem, it's just odd. Spooge. That's fine. We know that Thundara does not kill. Agin Oren. Hit it once. There we go. Zark has 666 attack and defense as the anime. You know, I'm surprised that there are not more Yu-Gi-Oh cards that have 666 attack. Well, I'm surprised, but at the same time, it's never get localized if they did. Oh, it's this guy.
Why are you here?
We rode the airship to the Calm Lands, then came to Bevel. Maester Kinnock summoned us then, ordered us to deal with the traitors.
We left out the part where we were on the Albert airship.
You will fight us?
The Temple's orders are law. Even if you are Lord Braska's flesh and blood, you're a traitor.
His guardians, I don't see them.
Oh, kick him in the teeth.
Baroda and Passe are not here. I will do this unhappy deed myself.
Oh, kick him in the teeth. He's standing right there.
Forgive me, Lady Yuna.
No? Kimahri, you're not going to do anything about this? Well, so I don't remember exactly how this goes. I don't know if this is meant to be just like a opportunity to flex your new Aeon or not. I remember this not being very hard. I guess in theory you could get kind of stuck here, but that's why they give you the weak enemies to farm, I guess.
Your Aeons against mine.
Alright, sure. What's up? I don't know whether or not we kill with our overdrive here. But we're gonna try it. You know, I can't even, like, joke about the fact that she's basically wearing a swimsuit, because let's be honest, most people in Spira look like they're wearing swimsuits. Okay, yeah, no, it kills. Kills very well. Right, I remember now. They force a new encounter every time because you can't summon the same Aeon he does. And this way it guarantees you're not using the same Aeon at the same time. Alright, let's bring out... Yeah, we literally can't summon Valorform. It's really dumb. Let's summon Albaz. Spira, battle heavy armor, clearly. You know, we might as well use Albaz's overdrive, fuck it. Let's show off the Mega Flare. funny that he can like brace himself on all fours like a fucking tank. Oh, that didn't kill it, wow. I suppose effort was weak to ice, so we had like bonus damage there. The only downside is that we don't have a way of healing ourselves on Albaz, but that's fine, because we have tier 3 magic. I don't think you have any resistances, so we'll just use Thunder. We'll protect this Pokemon. Nice dodge. Almost Overdrive is going to super poly his opponent's summon away. God, imagine that. That'd be really fun. Wow, how much tankier is the... the Valor was like way tankier than the freaking Ifrit. Oh, it's doing the drooping animation now, so it can't have much fight left in it. Yeah, there we go. Dead. You are dead. Not a big surprise. We almost got a second overdrive out of that. Right, so now we have to do the thing where we have that realization of, oh god, is this what we've been doing to people? I'm a monster.
I cannot let you pass.
Why can't we just snipe him? Just hit Isaru in the back here. I think we're gonna go Shiva here. I think that's the correct play. God, the fucking low poly ass. What is that, like a blanket? Shawl? I think I remember how, yeah. So, but Hunter, I don't think actually does anything. He just kind of stands there and flexes at you. We can spam Heavenly Strike to kind of slow him down, though. Oh, he's immune to it. Oh, we can't spam Heavenly Strike then. The Zol's actually better then. He's nearly dead already. If this kills, that'll be very funny. Well... oh, we're out of MP. Heavenly Strike. We got to see the next... well, not got to, we had to see the Mega Flare. Well, I definitely killed Shiva, but, you know, she did her job. We could have shielded this to take half damage, but, like... nah. We actually would have survived if we had, that's the funny thing. Wow. I actually assumed he would get there regardless, but never mind. Anyway, let's finish with Ixion. I kind of like Ixion. It's not my favourite design, but it's a neat alternative to the Ramu. Wow, you have got a lot of HP. You're also getting back-to-back turns, which I don't approve of, to be fair. There we go. Just need a couple more zaps. Nice Aeon dingus. Where's your Ixion? Or Shiva? You cutting corners on your pilgrimage? SMH. It's not a flattering angle.
Stay away!
Stay away from the summoner!
Yuna, let's go.
There's a way to the surface up ahead.
This would be a great time to, like, explain what happened. Like, reveal that Yevon's being run by a bunch of zombies.
Your pilgrimage is over.
Wow, Oren. Won't kick the guy in the teeth, but we'll kick him while he's down, I guess. And steal his money, apparently. Oh, and also we're here now. Let's open the box. Apparently the box is a shop. That's definitely how that works. Anyways, do we have any levels? We got some levels to spend. Let's just cash these in real quickly. 4 strength, that's big. Again, remember, the numbers in this game are kind of small, especially before the post-game. Like, 4 strength, that's a lot. I don't know if we care too much about mana for Rika, but we've got the spheres now, we can be a bit more reckless about it. If we ever get in a position where we get, like, excess white magic spheres somehow, probably put them on Riku, give her another ace user. Alright, all good. Save. So are you ready for the worst boss fight in the entire game? Because it's in this area. Oh, I genuinely forgot there were actually encounters here. Charging. That's probably not good. Get it. Titus, I asked you to kill that man. See, Walker did the job. Oh god, that hits hard. They both hit hard, that's horrifying. Go ahead and throw the old Albed potions out. But, you know, potions work underwater. That's like a famous thing about potions. Can we stone these guys? Please? I didn't see immune. That means maybe. God. I keep forgetting that Riku does like negative damage. I mean, she is like a twig. Oh, right, I also forgot that Titus has counter. Okay, can we stun this guy? Because these guys have got a lot of HP. Nice! Tactician? What is that for, like, debuffs? Actually, don't know that one. But let's see. Abilities... overdrive locker. Nope. Mode. When status attack succeeds. I can see a case for that, but I don't know if it's what we want right this second. It's so funny how this section is just like, well, there's a safe bit right here as well. It's like foreshadowing the fact that these are going to be the best items because they can do this. I'm going to leave. Just swing away very casually. It's like, yeah, this is not really interesting, guys. I'm just going to leave. I'm going to go try out a different click, I think. It's weird that this is also considered the Via Purifico. Like, what is the Via Purifico? It's just like hallways we throw people in that we don't like, I guess. Alright. Here comes a thing. It's not very threatening, I'll spoil that. Remember this guy? We fought this guy on the way in, and now he's back again. I'm just double checking a thing. There's something I need to remind myself of with regards to this guy. So there's a gimmick with this guy. You can see that we have a trigger command available here. Because this is one where we can actually, we can open the locks and just like escape. But if we escape, it locks us out of some items. So we're not going to be doing that. Instead, we're going to be doing the dumbest thing you can think of, which is, we fought this guy already outside Bavel. We killed this guy outside Bavel. As such, We'll just throw a phoenix down at it. It's immune to the instant death effect, which is the instant revive effect, but it does do a fuck ton of damage. Oh, Mark, I didn't know that was dumb. I forgot for a moment these are things that you're meant to use on yourself and not the enemy. Whoops. There we go. 2 hits, and we get the overkill, and he just fucking dies. Again. Love the Phoenix Damage. It's so good. I love the healing enemies to death thing. It's astonishing that there are some games that just don't have that, honestly. It seems like such an obvious include. Well, now he's really dead. And we get 2 black magic spheres because we got the overkill. And a soft shield. That's actually very good. So if we had taken the locks, we would not be able to go back to access this save point right now. And you can see in the distance that chest over there, we wouldn't be able to reach it. It's actually really annoying the first time you play this game if you're playing it blind. Because the cutscene not cutscene, in battle, after you open the locks, you see the characters physically swim through this gate. So you see the chests in the background, but you're powerless to get them. I had to double check myself because I couldn't remember if you needed to go through one of them or not, but no, you just don't. Rematch, that sounds like a counterattack weapon. Evade and counter, let's fucking go. I don't remember exactly how evade and counter works. I don't know if it makes it guaranteed that you evade or just vastly increases it, but it's really good. Evade and counter is crazy to play. Makes Walker even better. TKO's still good, but now we've got a boss killer weapon. Avenger. I think we already have that, right? That's what we're using currently. Yeah, we've got 3 Avengers. Still, good to have. We can always sell it later. It's weird there's no music here. It's just yeah, it's just water tunnel. Enjoying the nice sounds of the water slooshing. All the sound the game's got. It's weird, there's so few parts where you actually control Titus underwater. There's way more underwater encounters than there are underwater areas. Accidental ambulance. Basically.
Uni!
Oh, we're here now, by the way.
You're alright?
Don't worry, we're here now.
I'm so worried. It's good to have
I
you
have
back.
no idea what transpired between 2 scenes.
Thank you.
I'm here too. I could get a hug, maybe. Me and the boys. About to punish the heretics. Oh. I guess Keon did get some comeuppance. Wasn't he walking with them?
Keenock.
Why, you?
He just got pushed
I have
over.
saved him. He was a man who craved power. And great power he had, but he feared losing it.
So I turned him into a zombie.
Enemies, he spent his days scheming petty schemes. Chased by his fears, never knowing rest. You see, now he has no
He was a man who
rest.
craved one too many Big Macs.
He has been granted sleep eternal. Death is a sweet slumber.
Okay, well then you next then, yeah?
All the pain of life is gently swept away. Ah, yes. So you see, if all life were to end in Spira...
God, I fucking hate this line of logic! You see it in so many goddamn games!
Do you not agree? That you
I fucking hate how many games have the villain who is life is actually the suffering, so we'll kill everyone and no one will suffer. It's so fucking dumb!
City of the dead. With death on our
I've never
side,
seen
we
a
will
villain bring
save
out this line of
Spira
logic and gone,
and
actually he's got a point.
I will take from you your strength, Yuna, your life, and become the next Sin. I will destroy Spira. I will save it.
You're totally nuts!
And the stuff only works for someone who lives like eons. Even then, though, like, you know, at that point the quest should be, I need to find a way to end my long, long immortal life, you know?
Unpleasant.
Credit to
Very well.
Kimahri for actually stabbing the dude.
I will give you your death. You seem to want it so.
Well, you're the one that was banging about how good it was. By the way, this is a thing I can just do, apparently. Just imagine at the voice actor in the recording booth for this scene. Anyway, welcome to this. This is now happening. Apparently, we can just do this.
Run! Protect Yuna!
Oh my god, Kimahri emoted.
Go!
No way! I'm fighting!
I said go!
I love how they're running towards the camera, which is where Seymour is. But it's safe as Sephiroth. Actually true.
He's a guardian. Protecting you is everything.
Orin!
That's right. We're all guardians.
The Guardian shtick at this point
You
seems
know
a
what
little
that
bit,
means? Yuna, anywhere you go, I'll
it's silly.
follow.
Anywhere I
Like,
go.
do we really want to keep up the whole
Anywhere.
we're doing this properly thing?
Well then,
Let's go! Hey, Kimahri! Leave some for us!
Hey, wait for me!
Me too!
But I'm sure glad we ran all this way just to change our minds.
I'll go too.
I like how Olam was like, go, run, and then required like no convincing to just change his mind. Is there anything, Walker?
You're quite popular these days, eh? Anything you want, I've got it.
What are you selling? Nothing we really care about. Couldn't have a few more Phoenix Downs. Maybe some potions. Actually, hold on. We talk about high potions.
Trader
Is that how we get Pure onto Bahamut? Or Albaz, rather? Wait, you can learn extract mana? Huh. We get Cure with higher potions, we get X potions for Cura, and Mega for Curaga. Needs 99 of them, that's not worth. Or save. Unfortunately, first a save sphere, exactly. Actually, we should also use our levels up as well. Got more of those to go around. Power sphere. And speed sphere. So this fight they're about to have, this is, in my opinion, like the first fight you could get real wrong. Like, I remember as a kid, this was like the fight I got stuck on for ages. I think we are going to fire this white magic sphere to try and get Haste-Sker. I can find Haste. Oh wait, do we not have Haste yet? Do we only have Haste? Where's Titus at? Titus. Do we have Haste yet? Is Haste-Sker elsewhere? Abilities. We haven't got Haste yet. Okay, that explains it. Where is it? Is this... That's Asuna. Oh, Haste-Sker's a lot further than I remember. Oh, it's here. Alright, we'll say that before we can get that from Yuna then, because 2 Haste-Sker users is just really handy to have. I just noticed, does Yuna have a green? She does, yeah! She's got 1 blue eye and 1 green eye. I think it's kind of meant to be there to kind of illustrate the Albed heritage she has. Which is kind of odd, because like the Albed... Well, I was going to say the Albed have green eyes, but they're swirly eyes, but I actually don't know if that's all Albed or if it's literally just Riku. I should probably save again. Right, I forgot there's encounters here. We're not going to do it, we're out of here.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, this encounter is the first, like, really hard boss fight, I guess I'd say. The first time you play this game. Every can also be quite tough, admittedly, the first time you fight it, but...
Live and let live!
This is where the bosses start to do things that are a little bit more out there, I guess I would say. Also, I love that there's just another sphere right here at the other end.
I won't go so easy on you next
Just
time.
in case you're really not prepared.
Hold on, Kimahri.
Oh, right, yeah, Kimahri's still over there. I forgot about that.
I won't go so easy on you next
And by
time.
that, I just mean Kimahri in general. I kind of forgot Kimahri as a character that exists. Oh, damn, this encounter rate is crazy. I guess they made it high so that you
I won't go so easy
can
on you
grind
next
if you
time.
are stuck. I think we'll be fine. Hopefully. Here we go. Last time. Kimahri really went yada does it. Alright, so boss time against Seymour Natus and the Mortar Body. I have no idea what a Mortar Body is. Okay, let's start by hasting Titus. And for Yuna... I don't think anything else good here. I don't think so. Talk? I don't know what Talk does. Let's see what Talk does in this game. In this fight, rather.
It is good to see you again, Lady Yuna, but you don't seem pleased.
I'll only be pleased when you're gone to the far plane.
Magic defense increase, same as last time. Okay, Kimahri, drink something from him. Tech element, I have no idea what that does. Multi-Blazara. Ow. Ow. Okay, that's rude. I don't know if we can slow these guys. Let's find out. No, we cannot. Okay. Now we're going to tag in for Lulu. Now you might be saying, Helm, why are you using Lulu? She's bad. This guy's weak to bio. For some reason. You can just poison him. And it just works. And we've got Riku to keep us juiced up with the potions. We'll tag in... We'll haste up Riku because I think I'm going to keep her on the field. Oh, that's not great. Well, thankfully, we have hasted Riku, so we can just pick Titus right back up. And then, look at this speed. Another potion? Why not? I originally made the Spheromorph being the first, my first one, well, the puzzle boss as it was. Yeah, no, I agree. The Spheromorph, I think, is probably the first boss you could conceivably get stuck on. I think this is the first boss you're quite likely to get stuck on. Okay, so now that we've seen some water, we're going to bring Yuna back in. And we're going to White Magic Null Tide. So he's going to do multi-Volterra, which is just like his first time we fought him. He can, I think, hit the same person twice if we get bad luck, but we did not get bad luck. I don't want to do with you, with, I don't want to do with Riku here. Oh, so that's what it does. Flavor Stars HP custom null? Oh! Ah. I mean, that'd be great for this fight, honestly. Let's just guard. We need to get the rest of the boys in. Get in Kimahri. Oh, no, we used Kimahri. Get in Oren. Oren! Oh, you can talk. I'm not gonna talk. We're gonna... I guess none of these really matter, do they? Yeah, not really. Just hit him. Bonk. Gonna guard with you. Guard with you again. And we haven't seen fire, so we do no blaze. Ah, this is different. That's fine, we have our bed potions. We will chug. Multi-fire up, here we go. Oh, Desperado removes buffs. Okay, I did forget that. Okay, let's bring in Waka, because we haven't done anything with him yet. I don't think we can silence him, but it'd be very funny if it does work. Yeah, okay. Wow, Waka is an absolute tank. We might as well mix something here, I guess. I don't know what we're mixing. This is anything with Riku's mix. I don't know what any of the good mixes are off the top of my head. You know what, I want to Google it real quick. Okay. FF10. Riku mix. Easy Riku mix. Basic Riku mix. Thank you, that's what I was looking for. Let's see here. So power distiller plus any distiller is protect, shield, and haste. That's really good. We don't have power distillers though. Grenade or frag grenade plus antidote or soft is just an AoE with debuffs. That's not bad. Apparently grenade plus a purple sphere does a ton of damage, but I don't want to use those. Apparently 2 petrified grenades is pretty good. Do we have 2 petrified grenades? I don't think we even have 1, do we? We have a grenade. Yeah, we don't have petrified grenades. Let's see, any other ones here that we can do that'd be good? Apparently 2 maps is good, we haven't bought maps. Let's see, is there anything we can use here for what we've got? I'm just consulting this list. It's a bit of a... I'm gonna be real. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. This one's like that does a ton of damage, ideally. Grenade, frag grenade, blaster mine, hazardous shell. Pineapple, calamity bomb. Okay, so we're getting to the points where it's starting to get expensive. Alright, grenade plus antidote seems like an okay option for what we have on hand, I think. Because most of the Limicon plus Gambus with a Hyper Mighty G, which we do not have, unfortunately, but this was grenade plus, what was it, ability sphere, did it say? Antidote, right. We definitely have antidotes. Remedy, Echo Screen, antidote. Bombs? Well, that was really underwhelming damage after all that hassle. We really spent all that time just to do less damage than Waka doing with a basic attack. Cringe. We're gonna... Riku might die here if we don't potion. Let's do a mega potion. Just to be safe. I want to haste, but... I also don't want to die. Yeah, it's kind of hard. On the plus side, him hitting kind of hard does mean that we get the benefit of overdrive generation. And now we can slice and dice. So the whole gimmick with this is that there's like this little guy and also Seymour. And if the little guy dies, he drains from Seymour, I believe it is. That's rude. Hey, nice counter. Here we go, yeah, the little guy would have died here, so he drains HP from Seymour. And I believe every time he uses that, he drains less and less HP. So I think the idea is we're meant to attack the little guy, but having poison on Seymour also means that we get to just... Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Okay, well, that's not good. I didn't realize his turns were coming up like that, I'll be real. Either that or that was a counter-attack, I'm actually not sure which. So we're in phase 2 is what's happening here. Once he gets to phase 2, he starts doing this, where he starts petrifying your guys, and then the little guy destroys them with Shattering Claw. And for some reason, because this is how this game works, once they're destroyed in this way, they don't come back for the rest of the fight, which is a little cringe. Yeah, sure. Probably more damage than your basic attack does. Yeah, Shattering Claw on its own does like nothing. Not a lot of damage, but like, it's technically like doing double duty here because we're damaging both of them. Unfortunately, I don't think we have a... Actually, do we have... I'm just going to check. Do we have armor that protects from this? We have the Stone Ward shield. I should probably put that on. That will cost our turn, so we're going to have to do that after we use the soft on Riku. See, like, without the Petrify status on, the Shattering Claw does nothing. Yep, 3,000 instead. Do you have any armor, Riku, that does this? No. Put that on for the sake of it, I guess. I just though we would definitely put you on the Stone Ward. And then I guess we just throwing shit at you again. We would call the old strats for sports was to bear down harm mortar body since each time you kill it does a good chunk of Seymour's HP. Yeah, I think that's kind of what you're expected to do. I think that's kind of the intended solution. It's a little bit like, in a roundabout way, it's a little bit like how, what's the word? Good King Moggle works in Final Fantasy 14. Whereby you have a boss, but the boss, oh god, you cast Flare. That's horrifying. I mean, that means we're in the final phase at least, but, yeah, Flare's kind of upsetting, I'm not gonna lie. I think we have, like, a lot of turns after that. I wonder... I have no idea. I wonder if we can reflect Flare. We have got... a shell. I forgot to reflect one. Okay, Albert Potion. We probably don't tank a flare, but we'll give it a try. You're not allowed green numbers, that's our thing. Yeah, that's not really survivable, is it? Well, at least we have got potions. It'd be a lot easier if we actually had a third fight member right now. I'm gonna cast Cure, I think, so we bomb it. I don't think there's really much point in healing, because like anything he hits us with is gonna kill us. Because all he's doing is casting Flare. We hit Machidas. He does it again. We don't throw stuff. We go Yuna here. And we'll go Yuna and we'll summon up... You know, I reckon there's a non-zero chance Albaz takes this. Albaz has a shit ton of HP. and his flare was hitting us for about 2k. Albaz has better stats than Yuna, so I think Albaz can survive a flare off this. And we also get to drop a spell on his face. Feeling like the old Blizzard. Oh, he's nearly dead. He's got 4k HP. I forgot that the Aeon just have Sensor as a default skill.
Death awaits you.
Oh, right, he does this to Aeons. I forgot he does this. He just has a spell that just like removes Aeons from battle. I don't know if it's a kill or if it's a just desummon them. I mean, it wasted his turn, so we'll take that. Oh, yes, Shell, right. Can we summon him back again? Can't, it's an instant kill, okay. But Shiva, we still have. Hey guys, I'm doing well, you as well. Let's go 1 to Bone. I think we're fine. I think it was looking scary for a moment, but I think we'll be fine. Literally like a little over 1,000, but I think this might do it. Shiva's kind of strong. Yeah, there we go. First time every time, and we did it with only 2 point numbers. God, that is a face. He's kind of pogging, I'm not gonna lie. Well, good thing we'll never have to deal with him ever again. Say that welcome is all that experience points. Good, well, there was no annoyance from the guns.
We
I thought it was.
escaped
Oh,
with
good,
our
I'm glad to
skins
hear it.
intact, but Yuna lost something.
Yeah, I know how miserable that can be.
I could already tell her faith was shaken. Yevon had betrayed her. I felt like I should do or say something, anything.
Why don't we just bomb them with Albaz?
But nothing came. I was just as lost as she was. And then...
Oh, at least we're having a sulk in a pretty place.
Well?
We're all clear. We will have to avoid Bevel in the future.
I don't think we were really planning on going back to
Yuna.
zombie Christians.
Said she wanted to be alone.
Of course.
Well, this is awkward. Right, let's go ahead and use our sphere those up real quick. This is one thing that I do remember is significantly easier. What do we have? We have HP spheres, we have magic defense, magic sphere, luck, and MP. I think I'm actually going to drop this magic sphere onto Yuna, because Yuna already has high magic. Making it even better will mean she's just goes from being good to cracked. And also affects the damage of her Aeons if we use them. We need to go a little bit further before we get to the tier 3 spells for Lulu. Kimahri, we're going to move, we were going towards... Let me just replan my path here so I remember where we're going. We were going towards Extract Mana via this level 2 Key Sphere and the Fire spell. There's no up here. We need to go this way. This is probably not the best use of a level 2 Key Sphere, admittedly, but, well, we made mistakes early on, what can I say? The blonde guy's a cat from Kingdom Hearts does. He is! So yeah, Kingdom Hearts was once upon a time full of Final Fantasy references. It was kind of the big thing of... It was like a Disney and Final Fantasy crossover. Unfortunately, over time, that kind of got warped, and it eventually got to the point of being basically just Nomura writing Nomura characters, whilst Disney happens in the background.
Must be tough for Yuna.
Maybe you should talk to her.
I'd love to, but I want to save.
Leave it.
Guys, can I get to the save point,
Yuna
please?
figures out where we're going, that is.
I want to save.
I feel kind of bad leaving everything up to her, you know?
I
walk off screen and come back. Will you be out of the way of that sphere? There we go. Alright, we're gonna do a quick refresh here. I'm gonna close the game, load up again, won't be a moment. Because again, unfortunately, this game on PC is not very good. And it has a tendency to crash and also make cutscenes go green. As we discovered during our first stream of this. Green. Now the time we reflect on our life choices. Never trust the autosave. I don't think I've ever played a game where the autosave has failed on me. But I sooner not chance it.
I always thought that this would be easier somehow. I thought that everyone would help me.
The dark side will autosave failure. Really? I think that's the thing. Once you play a game where the autosave fails, you never forget it. For me, it's not autosaves, which is just regular saves. That's why I always say like 2 times, 3 times, maybe even 4.
Maybe you're trying too hard. They told me everything.
Is the water this reflective in the base game, like the visual version? Like you can't see the bottom of it, it's so reflective. It looks like they're like in a void as a result.
You know.
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's just, you know, all those things I said.
All those really dumb things I said because I didn't know you were gonna fucking die.
Let's go get Sin, or about Xanarkand. I didn't know what would happen to you, Yuna. I guess... I hope it didn't make you sad. Forgive me.
It's kind of nice to see Titus have, like, his growth.
I wasn't sad.
Not act like a complete idiot for once.
I was happy.
Is this human connection? I like how Titus holds his breath there. And, like, seems like he's gasping for air slightly at the end there, despite the fact we just spent, like,
Yuna!
15 minutes underwater in Bethel.
Just don't do it.
The pilgrimage?
Yeah. That's right. Forget all about Sin. About being a summoner. Forget all of that.
And then just hope that Sin doesn't come finding you anytime soon.
Live a normal life. Come on now, Yuna, what do you say?
We see him emote a lot more. This is a good thing. I'm taking the fun out of a lot of scenes in this game. This game is good. And the story is actually quite good. Our thumbs are more flappy. I mean, even in the original, the faces never looked amazing.
Everyone be surprised.
Yeah.
PS2 era lip syncing was never good.
She'd be with you. Lulu and Waka wouldn't hold out long.
Kimahri would say yes, too, I know.
It was better, trust. Yeah, you could be right, to be fair. I haven't actually played PS2 in forever.
I can do for you.
No.
Like, I patched my PS2 up shortly after I got my PS3.
He deserves it.
I haven't touched it since. I've still got it, I just haven't touched it.
What'll I do if I give up my pilgrimage?
I do just want to put an idea in your head, though.
Hey!
Imagine how much better this scene, and like this game in general, but this scene in particular, how much better it would look.
Not the one in Spira, the one I'm from.
With the ability of modern hardware to produce nice-looking, like, water and wet effects, you know? So imagine how better this could look.
We'll have a big party at my place.
And then we could see Blitzball.
That's right.
Your Xanarkand Abes would play?
Yeah.
We could all watch you play, in the stadium all lit up at night. I'd cheer and cheer till I couldn't cheer anymore.
Yeah, right on.
Well, what about after the game?
Pizza party?
We'd go out and have fun.
Okay, literally
pizza party. In the middle of the night?
No problem. Xanarkand never sleeps. Let's go to the sea. Before the sunrise.
I do kind of wish we could see a bit more of a glimpse of the day-to-day in Xanarkand.
The stars fade. Then the horizon glows, almost like it's on fire.
Bits aside, these goobs are adorable. They are. They are.
It's kinda rose-colored, right? First
I
in the
don't know that
sea,
like they have the greatest
then it
chemistry
spreads to
in
the
fiction,
sky, then
but
to the
I
whole
think there's
city.
definitely a good case
It
that they have
gets
some of the
brighter
best
and
chemistry in Final Fantasy.
till everything glows.
I think maybe I give it a bit
It's
more to
really
Zidane and Garnet, but it's close.
pretty. I know you'd like it.
I'd like to see it.
Imagine how different this game would be if instead of being like a blissful plain doofus, Tidus was actually like an intellectual. Tidus just like invents electric power for them.
I can't. I just can't. I can't go.
Aww. It always astonishing to me how much just different the faces look in the FMV. They barely look like the same people, their faces look so different. Beautiful song, beautiful song. This was one of those songs that back in the day I remember seeing like everywhere. Like anyone that was making like a flash on FMV or whatever, like not FMV, AMV, like you see it's always everywhere at the time. It's a good song, so I see why. The reuse of the Zanakan motif, so good. I love when a game has like a motif that they use multiple times throughout the game in different contexts with different like slightly different compositions, you know? I'm a sucker for a good leitmotif, and it's so well done here. Even if I have no idea what the fuck is actually going on here. Like, that pool got really deep all of a sudden. And also, you don't learn to do the not drowning underwater thing that Tidus does, yay! Aww. Come to think of it, is this like the first on-screen kiss we have? I guess maybe there was some in like the early Final Fantasy games when the graphics didn't really show more than characters like moving next to each other, but I don't think anyone kisses on screen 7, 8, or 9. Didn't even know. I guess maybe, I don't remember. You could be right, I might just be forgetting it. Like, I know that they definitely embrace, I don't know if they kiss or not. Like, I don't think I don't think Zidane kisses Garnet. I think they just hug.
I must. If I give up now, I could do anything I wanted to. And yet...
I mean, not anything. I mean, you couldn't, like, you know, summon a mech.
If I was with you...
Although, imagine if we got Alexander in this game.
I'll go with you.
What?
I'm your guardian.
Just checked to get the very last cutscene. Ah, okay. I was... you know what? I was probably too busy both poking fun at how bad the game was and also complaining about how shit the Ultimecia fight was to really pay attention.
Until the end. Please.
Complaining about the final boss, yeah.
Until the end. Always.
Spoiler alert, FF8 isn't a very good video game. Who would have thought?
Always then.
Kimahri just been fucking watching them the whole time?
Maybe...
Has Kimahri just been watching from the cuck chair in Macalania Woods?
Roger.
Kimahri just likes to watch. Kimahri goes and talks about my summoner's guardian.
Wait. I'll go with you.
What are you looking at, Titus? Like staring into space. Well, I guess so much for you're more my type, Lulu, huh? Why did you fucking lie?
Sir Orin? Waka? Lulu? Kimahri? Riku? Everyone, we leave at dawn. And... I'm sorry for putting you through all this. And,
Enough. You need your rest.
Yes.
There's something funny how only Waka really looks awkward here. You're just like, Waka, I'm sorry for making you a heretic against your own religion. You can't fool me, there's a box there. Give me the box. No, I want the box. Return to box. It's right there. Guys, it's right there. We're gonna turn around, we're gonna walk right back in right now. Lucid ring, that's... I think we already have that. Like anti-confusion armor, I believe. Alright, the Calmlands are a place that exists in this game. I always forget the Calmlands, because there's a lot of side content there that I just don't give a shit about, to put it bluntly. The box! We opened the box, it's okay, the box was fine. We salvaged the box. The side content sucks. It does! Finally, someone's willing to fucking say it! I'm gonna be honest, in a lot of Final Fantasy games, the side content kind of sucks. There's a few okay ones. But by and large, I think a lot of side content is kind of bad.
The Calmlands. Long ago, the High Summoners fought Sin here. The road ends here. Beyond, there are no towns, no villages, only endless plains.
So why are we not building here?
Many summoners stray from their path and lose their way here.
I never quite understood the Calmlands. Like, why are we not building in this place if this is a place that Sin doesn't seem to attack anymore? So BAC just meant for 10. No, I think a lot of them have pretty bad side content though, seriously.
I've always known where to go.
Well, I'm not building here 2 years later. Well, that's this thing, right? Like, they do, eventually. But why are we not already doing that?
I won't let you die. I'll find a way somehow.
I'll learn life from your sphere grid. Crystal Tower is half Cyclone, and you know I love that. Look, I actually disagree with the assertion that the Crystal Tower is side content. FF3 is so very clearly designed around the idea that you are going to tackle...
I would find a way.
What's it called? Eureka.
I guess I wanted to believe that words could make it come true.
Like, yes, it's true you can complete FF3 without doing Eureka, but it's very clear as well that it was designed and balanced around the idea that you were doing Eureka first. And I use the word balanced very loosely here, because we're talking about FF3.
This one is mine!
Alright, let's start doing our old thing of killing everything, but making sure everyone gets a turn. Jeez, Walker. Thank goodness I didn't actually kill, because we don't want to kill it yet.
Well then, what next?
I just guard. Yoink. And we do the same with Riku. One thing that I wish this game did, I understand why it doesn't, I suppose, but it would be kind of convenient if your party would reset after an encounter, even if you make changes to them.
Take that.
Because otherwise, if you want to do the strategy where you have like a vigilance weapon, so you don't get ambushed, but you also want everyone to get experience, you have to keep tagging them out. Like, I think we have one for Titus, right? No, I thought we had one for someone, I thought. Maybe I'm wrong? I may just be incorrect. I thought it was on a weapon. Can we customize it onto a weapon? What does it require? Wait, oh, you just put distilled mana onto a weapon? Huh. Didn't know that. Is it on armor? Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it's an armor ability. Oh, maybe it's one we just don't have yet. Shrug. Setting a default party. Exactly like setting a default party, yeah. Kind of like Pokemon, right? Like if you switch your active Pokemon in, well, Pokemon, that doesn't remain after battle, it just defaults back to whoever you had last. Ball to the face. Ow. Ironica hurts, guys. I recommend not getting hit by it. Who's not been? Yuna, Titus, and Lulu.
So,
we definitely need to make sure we get Lulu experience, because we definitely want to make sure we get tier 3 magic as soon as possible. Because no, it's kind of obvious the fan effect is so weird compared to PS2. Yeah, the transparency effect is not good. We get crazy party pieces. That would be good as well, honestly, yeah. Well, if we're being really honest though, the actual best solution would be don't make the party have to keep tagging out to get contribution for combat. Anyway, I'm just gonna ignore all of this. I don't care about the calm lines, I'm sorry. I believe here is where you can find one of the optional Aeons, Jimbo, but I'm not worried about him. He's very cool. I just don't really care. I don't think we did anything with Yuna yet, so we'll pass the Yuna. Now we can get everyone in. Oh, I didn't notice before, that skull. The glowing eyes are pretty cool. Kimahri. Like, imagine how much time we'd be saving every encounter if we didn't have to keep rotating through every bungus known to man just to make sure they get experience points. This is why I generally feel like tagging out in favour of focusing on core trio. Honestly, that's probably not a bad idea. That's probably a good idea. I probably don't really need to level up Kimahri any further, to be fair. Like, realistically, who are we using going forward? We're using Titus. I kind of like using Waka. Like, we can probably, once we get Lulu to her tier 3 magic, we can probably stop leveling Lulu. And we can probably stop leveling Kimahri. Well, I wanted to get Distill Mana, but, like, we're kind of okay at the moment. Or Extract Mana. I guess we'll get him that far anyway, just to get him there. But, like, we probably can stop phasing everyone, as you said. Ow. Unfortunately, I don't think counterattacks count towards combat contribution. But you know what? We do have another use for Kimahri. He is the second person that can throw these potions out. Ow. You know what? We have Yuna as well. She casts Cure right here. Who do we need? We need Lulu. And Auron and Riku. In that order. I don't know Hypello potions. Oh, I think those are like a mixed ingredient always, right? Like, I don't think they're actually usable. Whereas all of my dumb cat I bet he's at this point. He's a good tank. The problem is it's not always necessarily required to have a tank. Is the problem with him? Okay, so we're sending Kimahri up, we're going to send Riku down. Kind of close? Not really, we're actually not that close. We want to go this way and up, right? Yeah, this way up. I guess we could teach Kimahri a spell if we wanted to. We could teach him fire. We're not doing that. We are not teaching Kimahri fire. Kimahri has no use for that. What's down? What is down here? 1 point of strength. 1 point of agility and some luck. Is that really worth that many levels? I don't think so. It will just carry on going the normal way. Obviously, the winning form of doing support is Titus, Riku, and Waka based on the utility of Overrest. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Riku does have, like, the best overdrive in the game, I think. If you are doing post-game content and you also know how to abuse the fuck out of her mix system, which I very much do not. I think we're also past the point where the 3 of them are required for combat. I think the Via Purifico is the last scripted segment that requires you to go underwater, as it were. I could be wrong on that, but I think that's correct. We could try hitting it with Auron. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't expecting much, but... Oh, God, is it? Oh, okay, I misremembered that. Oh, we're nearly done with it. We need Kimahri. We need Waka and Titus. Oh, nothing for Waka. Oh well. I underestimate how much damage Titus is going to do right now. The man is kind of a house. Oh, I wasn't expecting cutscenes. I just wanted to save, honestly.
Father Zook.
Long time no see. You are Yuna? You certainly don't look like Maester Kinok's murderer.
What you say?
Please, tell us what has happened.
Maester Micah just issued a personal order, you know. It said that you and your guardians murdered Maester Kinok and fled. We are to kill you on sight, or so it says.
But considering what you did to Seymour, we're kind of like gonna pretend you didn't come here.
Things are calm on the surface, but the depths are turbulent. After the death of Maester Kinok, Kelk Ronso left Yevon.
Convenient. Getting around will be easier with Yevon in disarray.
But be careful, my friends. You have been branded enemies of Yevon. You should avoid temples for the time being.
Thank you, Father.
It's weird how like they say this like Yevon is everywhere, watching everything you do, and yet
just to tell
they
us
were
this?
completely just like nothing burgers
To
until
tell the truth,
we
I
became
was
the
a
bad
little
guys.
curious to see this summoner you are guarding. I hope her pilgrimage goes well. For your sake, too.
Thank you, Father.
I must be off. I shall pray for all of you.
That almost seemed like carriage development for Lulu. Can't have that. Anyway, let's save. Now we're done with all that. You sell anything good here? What are you selling? Drag magic. Oh, it's just these are just basics. Okay. Any items we care about? Oh, we definitely want holy waters. In fact, we need a lot of holy waters. 99 should do. We'll buy some mats, because I think you can use those to, like, again, use. Now, here's a thing that we can do, I believe. If we go to one of these armors, I believe that gets us access to zombie ward. Not zombie proof. I don't know how to get zombie proof. I know we will be wanting the zombie ward, but we'll hold on to that for the moment. Anyway, we'll go on. After the mountain, I actually really like the later areas. I think this game, like, all the areas in this game look good, honestly. Maybe not this one. This one's kind of dull. This really is just like grass texture.jpg.
We'll get through this.
Bonk. Bonk. My god, Titus. Save some for the rest of us, literally. Oh, bonk. I'm starting to notice a slight problem with trying to get everyone experience when you're using the counter weapons. Something pretty far cool is like, doesn't notice how like post-game they're like, ah, okay, fair enough. We will be wanting zombie ward, but yeah. I will just guard the block because if they attack him and he evades it, we'll kill him anyway. Alright. Drink something. Walker, you can leave. Let's get in Titus. Oh, this is overdrive. Might as well use it, but maybe not yet, actually. Let's use everyone else's turn first, because I want to use more with Titus to guarantee that he gets... Well, not guarantee, but to give him a chance of getting more overdrives.
So be it.
Okay, that should do. Great! I really appreciate that the overkill trigger occurs mid-combo, so that you don't potentially waste, a bunch of hits on an enemy, it's already dead. And love, that's still choose harder areas 4 times. Oh yeah, it scales really nicely. When we produce a pain, oddly can we skip Ribbon? Really? Does Ribbon work on Zombie, or is it like one of those ones where it's most status effects, but not the ones you necessarily care about? Works on Zombie? Wow, that's kind of wild. Well, no one ever said this game's balance was perfect. We've got a level 1, right? We have. We've got 6 level 1s. What does this ability contain? Oh, Mug! That's something. We're nearly there. Once we get the rest of... I'm going to keep just slotting in the nodes to keep her up to snuff while we're getting there. What is that magic down there? Oh, we're not using demo. We're not using demo. Yeah, once we get the tier 3 spells for Lulu, we'll probably stop actively leveling her at that point. Hey, that's not good! It's a really easy to grind through boss with enough time to luck you give an armor for everyone. Oh, okay. Fair enough. You're starting to get bodies encounters yet, because they're not going to change anytime soon. Damn it. Oh. And counter. I genuinely forgot how crazy good getting the counter weapons early in the game is. Oh, Titus is nearly dead. We should probably tag him out for someone else. But it made it easy to grind a super boss instead of super boss. It's probably fine. How hard could we possibly be, Smile? For the people at home who know Spidey, what is that super boss actually? Out of interest, is it one of the? What's the word? Monster custom creation thingamajiggers? I forget what they call them. Oh, Dark Jimbo! Ah. I've actually never done any of the Dark Aeons. I've watched videos that kind of talk about how you go about fighting them. And I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. I can definitely see for some people this would be a lot of fun. I'm not one of those people. Do you think it's the best all-around play? I think probably Titus. Just in a vacuum. Like, he's got really just good damaging overdrives. He gets us access to some abilities that are good at every part of the game. Like, he gets Cheer early on, which is like... I mean, I'm not gonna say Cheer's like the best ability in the game by any means, but it's a nice early game ability that helps to keep the odds in your favour. He gets access to Haste, and eventually Haste Go, which, I mean... Haste Go might be one of the best spells, if not the best spell in the game. I think we've used everyone here. And as we discovered, oh right, we need one for that. As we discovered, he gets early access to a counterattack weapon, which is kind of crazy. Can we petrify this guy? Please, though, it'd be very fine. Damn. Wait, the 10 damage did it? That's so good. Wow. Might be the first recorded instance of Lulu killing an enemy in this area with an attack that didn't petrify. I just want to save, buddy. Don't mind me. This is a training area Lord Meehan constructed for the Crusaders. You can hone your battle skills here by fighting fiends gathered from all over Spira. But the fiends have got away because I, screwed up. I'm too old to gather fiends now, so I'm in quite a fix. That's where you come in, Sonny. Can I ask you to round up all the fiends for me? Of course, I'm not asking you to do it for free. Be nice, fat rewards. On top of that, you can hone your fighting skills anytime against the fiends you bring back here. In addition, any items you win during training are yours to keep for free. There will be a small fee for each training session, so bear that in mind. No time for that. I was thinking to reward you with a variety of rare items I've collected. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm good. Also, I just want to point out, what the fuck is going on here? What am I looking at? This always bothered me. What the fuck is this? Like, is it a machina that just like a machina automaton that looks like some sort of lizard thing? Dragon statue things look straight out of PS1. Yeah, it is. It's really like low res and like the texture kind of shimmers as it moves. Nintendo 64 animation. This thing, this is my Duff McWhalen. I have stayed up at night wondering what the fuck this thing is. Why is it here? Why does it look like that? What is the purpose of it? Who made it? Is this permitted by Yevon? I have so many questions. Also, that sign clearly just says monster. I'm leaving. I'm done here. Important to note for the feed arena, you don't get access to the fighting part until you catch at least everything in the commands. That sounds like homework, and I am not here to do homework. I'm gonna leave that man. His own devices.
The only way to go is forward.
Bonk. Oh, you're gonna miss this. Yeah. I said before, it's always weird to me how, like, they always say, like, oh, Waka deals with flyers and Tidus deals with agile enemies. To my knowledge, and I'm more than open to being correct on this, I don't think they actually have, like, an innate quality that makes them better. It's just the fact that Tidus has higher, like, agility and Waka has, like, higher aim. And that means that they are more likely to hit. I could be wrong on this, and if anyone knows better, do correct me, but I don't believe there's anything under the hood that makes them objectively better at dealing with those enemy types. Like, with enough numbers, anyone can hit them just as easily. The only thing Waka needs required for is that he can hit enemies that are far away. That's it. And there's not many situations where it actually comes up, fun enough. We've got enough level 3 magic yet. I'm really eager to get that. No, still a little ways off. Couple levels. Ah well, that's fine. Maybe we'll get it here. Probably not, but you know. We can always try. There is something very satisfying about the way you just fall apart when you're still, I'm not gonna lie. It's really good. Tidus. And Riku and then Lulu.
Allow me.
It really is a shame. Lulu really is just like so much worse than any other fight member. Like, she's not even the best character at doing her own thing. Yuna is a far better black mage once you get her the spells. Let's just check out spears in here real quick. Well, so much for being hurting on mana spears. Bounding in them now. Delay Buster! That's nice. Definitely be using that. What is this one? Reflect! I actually have no idea if Reflect is good in this game. Reflect is one of those spells that's like, in some games it's like busted broken, in other games it's like, it's fine. Maybe cast like once or twice on occasion, but probably not. I was hoping we'd be out of here, but alas. Alright, let's just do our thing. There's like so little enemy variety as well, like it's all just the same fucking things. Sometimes it's just kind of boring. Ow. Big Oran's a HP tank. Riku and Yuna. We probably will start being a bit more picky about who we're actually training up shortly. We definitely need Tidus, Waka, Yuna. We could maybe actually get away without training Riku so much. Like, if you're going for post-game, you definitely want to train Riku, but like... Oh, hold on, is that enough to get a spell? Ah, the one short. 1, 2, 3. 3 more levels. What's that spell over there? Death? Yeah, we're never learning that. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3 levels will do it.
Halt!
Summons from Lord Seymour. Come with us.
No, shoot them. With a ball.
We have nothing to discuss with Maester Seymour.
Also, he's dead. We killed him. He disappeared into fireflies.
So out of our way.
Lord Seymour's commands must be obeyed. You will come.
I warn you. The Maester doesn't need you alive.
How about you guys? Need you alive? Death is dead to you. I actually have no idea how good Death is in this game, to be fair. But I've never played a Final Fantasy game where Death has been, like, the best thing you can cast, in my opinion. It always seems like a... Actually, no, you know what? Not Death, but FF2, actually, is the only one I can think of where the instant kill abilities are good. Lunacan times 4, it's gotta be good, right? Rude. So there's a fun little thing you can do in this fight, which we'll be doing right now. And it's called... Provoke. For some reason, this thing is susceptible to provoke. So we can just provoke it onto Tidus. We might as well fire Waka's Overdrive here. I don't think this thing's got a weakness. Yes, we're doing lightning. Yeet! That wasn't actually that much damage. Maybe it has got a weakness or resistance. But that looked really scary, right? That was a lot of damage. Here is the secret about this boss. That is a gravity-based attack. That attack does percentile damage. It halves your HP. So, although it looks really scary if it hits you from full HP, it actually is not doing much damage if it hits you. Oh, we got double lunar curtain still. That's gotta be pretty nice. That's punishing things. Lightning returns! Lightning returns Final Fantasy 13 because the game sucks. We'll just do this to waste time. I want to keep Yuna out just so we have healing, because this guy I think can still do like physical attacks. Like Blast Punch can't kill us, but I think the other things he's got can. Oh, he's kind of armored. Might need an armor break on this. I guess it makes sense that the big armored golem is armored. Let's keep popping off the little Tidus there and we'll be fine. How do we do now? That's better. You know what, let's also haste Orlan. You know, I thought this thing had a physical attack, but he sure doesn't feel like showing it to us, does he? Real shame we haven't got those level 3 spells yet on Yuna. She'd be doing so much damage if she did. I did less damage than your actual mental armor break, rather. I guess maybe he only does the physical attacks if you go into critical, maybe? I don't know why I did cure and not just cure. That's bad. I just hit him. is the fight. Pretty easy fight. This is like the one fight that I know that you can just abuse the properties of Provoke for. I'm sure there's other fights where it's good, but I've never really dabbled in it. Nice. Second overdrive. And slice and dice. Also quite nice because it being on Titus means he gets the overdrive boost, and because Titus learns overdrive by doing overdrive, he kind of gets the most benefit from it. Maybe I should tuck in Waka just for some extra damage. Actually, I think maybe Kimahri has like a spear that like has sensor on it. That might be. I don't know. Fuck it, let's get Waka in it. We don't need to cast Cure, we can just like throw potions. Kind of annoying that the, what's the word? Last punch doesn't trigger counter. Oh well. I mean, not like this fight's really remotely difficult. I could have sworn this guy does more physical attacks than this, but again, I'm not going to complain. We'll take the free experience, Pinata. Hey! Also, the reason why this works is really dumb, because it never wears off. Provoke is just infinite in this game. It's just, oh, I have aggro, that's it. This man will die. And this guy has no AoEs. Nothing that doesn't do any other. He's got his blast punch for brevity damage, and again, he must have some sort of physical attack, but you know, to do an actual finisher here. But yet to see it. Hey, Mr. Boss, welcome in, welcome to EXP Pinata. Because this thing can't do anything apart from blast punch, apparently. There we go. Might be the actual easiest boss in the game once you know the trick. Ah, I've still not got Lulu done. That's fine. We are going to just do a quick little backtrack. Actually, I don't know if we... No, I think we can carry on. Yeah, we can carry on. That boss was not... If we somehow game over, we're not going to be in trouble.
This isn't the way in? That way leads down into the valley.
Wow, you know your way around, yeah? Huh?
I mean, we can go down into the valley. I think there's a save point down here, actually. There is. We have enough. No, we probably ain't got. So here's where you can get your Jimbo. Through here, it leads you to. Well, I can't see it apparently.
Where are we?
The faith is inside. As are the fiends.
Hey, this where...
Where? What?
The summoner I guarded on my first pilgrimage died here.
How old were you on your first pilgrimage?
Let's go. The faith awaits.
She's only like 21, I think, right? Or something like that, 22? The point is, I don't think we actually can physically get Yojimbo. Because the thing about Yojimbo is, you need money. I don't don't think we have the money. Oh, well, you know what? Fuck it, we're here. How much do we need for Yojimbo? We need 200k for Yojimbo. Can we afford Yojimbo? I don't think we can. I saw Owako over here. Oh, has he left? Oh, he's running off. Get back here, dude. I want to sell you stuff. Oh, you're not Owako. Did he just leave? We're just leaving. Recently realised people wait 7 years for Silksong. I only got into the series recently, so I jumped straight into Silksong after being the original. It's funny, I didn't realise for the longest time that people were like so excited about it. Not that I've heard anything but good things about Hollow Knight. I just didn't realise that people were had been waiting so impatiently for the sequel. I didn't realise. Yeah, Waka just fucked off. We take a sword. Rusty sword. Neat. Do they even do anything? Can we use it? Oh, it's not a longsword. Keep the bench on. I don't even know if we can do anything with that. Key items? Key item. Huh. Oh, I wonder if this might be linked to one of the ultimate weapons, maybe. I just flee for a bit. Well, I guess we can't actually sell anything here. I'm certain that Owaka was outside on the first time we arrived here, but I guess he just left. Well, I guess we're not getting Yojimbo because we need 200k and we have a fifth of that. Alright, let's start killing some guys. Oh, these guys are tanky. Let's bring out Lulu, I guess. Bring out... I guess we bring in Kimahri. Well, we don't really need to level Kimahri, to be honest, but... And you know what? Bring out Yuna. Let's just summon Albaz. Let's see if Albaz can nuke them. I love that theme of boss type that turns into a normal ass enemy. It's a very good way of like helping you visualize the stats you've gained on the journey for sure. Like, wow, you could barely beat this guy and now there's like 2 of them. This probably doesn't kill, but I want to see what it does. Wow, they both tank. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it might kill one of them. Yes, hurt me more! Feel that overdrive bar, or they're dying. That's not ideal. Yes! Okay, Mega Flare. Oh, I didn't realise it also set up the overdrive sequence as well. That's handy. Yeah, a little bit of... Oh yeah, right, I forgot! Bahamut's like the only Aeon in the entire game that starts with break damage limit. He's the only character that can just deal more than 9,000 damage at base. You can get abilities for every character and every Aeon that does allow him to do that, but he's the only one that starts with that. Another good way of just kind of emphasizing what a badass he is, I suppose. Oran. Gonna be getting close to Lulu. I've now got the hard part will now be retraining myself out of trying. Okay, we need 2 more levels, but we can get the first one. There's my ability spheres. There we are. I'm blind. We have Water Gun, which means that in a second we will also have Water Gun for Yuna. There. We got extract ability. We're probably not even going to need it now. Oh, mana rather. We're not even going to need it, but now if we do need spheres, Kimahri can get us the spheres. Yuna, use Black Mage Sphere, and we will learn Warturga. We should test this immediately. I want to get into a fight and have both Yuna and Lulu cast it, so we can see the difference in power between the two of them. Let's check their stats real quick. So Yuna is currently rocking 48 magic, whereas Lulu has 30. Lulu has a much higher magic defense though, but I mean, who cares about magic defense? Just don't take damage, right? Just don't die. We got you on the best things you can be on. I guess. We customize better magic onto your staff there. Hold on, what is she equipped with? Ductile rod. Here it is. We put like magic 10. Magic 10? Oh no, not for 2. Not for the badge spheres, no. Yeah, that's 2. That's a bit rich for my blood. Anything else we could put on here that really matter? You know what? Fuck it, let's put a sensor on. It's not a very high power ability, but if we're going to be using magic on her, we at least now know what one we're going to be casting on them. You know, become the protagonist of the next Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. I would watch it. Although she hasn't got wild enough hair. Well, actually, she kind of gets wild enough hair, actually, in 10-2. It's this ridiculous freaking... I don't know how to describe it. Not really a ponytail. Crazy extensions, I guess is the way to put it.
Sometimes Yuna would just stare off into the distance. I finally understood why.
He had the world's worst eyeball floaters.
She was saying goodbye to the places she'd never see again.
I mean, to be fair, we've all been to places we'll never see again. I know it's not the same, but I'm just saying. Suddenly want so. You're right there, you kind of look like you're catching flies.
Summoner Yuna and Guardians, leave here at once.
Wait, there's actually female Ronso in this game?
Gagazet is Ronso.
I didn't think there were female Ronso models until the second game, rather.
The mountain will not bear the footsteps of infidels.
Enemy of Yevon is enemy of Ronso. Leave, traitors!
Why are you so poorly articulate?
I cast aside Yevon. I follow the temple no more.
Then you will die by
Like, why is Kelk alone the only Ronso that can speak properly?
Yevon has warped the teachings and betrayed us all.
Nothing but a bunch of low-down tricksters, eh?
Wow, Waka.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're the low-down tricksters, but the Albed? Yeah, no.
We have no regrets.
Blasphemers!
God, he's so small.
A summoner and her guardians.
Lord Kelkranso, if I may. Have you not also turned your back on
Kimahri and the bigger Ronso is the living embodiment of the 5'11" versus 6 foot meme.
Elder Kelk! Let Biran rend them asunder! No escape! Not one!
Did you see what we did to Evray? No, you didn't, but you must have
We will
heard.
fight and continue on.
You have been branded a traitor.
Branded?
But still you would fight sin. Lost to the temple, hated by the people, yet you continue your pilgrimage? Everything lost. What do you fight for?
What am I fighting for?
I fight for Spira.
I fight for my friends.
The people long for the calm. I can give it to them. It's all I can give. Defeating sin, ending pain. This I can do.
That's what Zero needs to fight for Spira. Suddenly the lovely music in the background just smash cuts to zero speed, just comes in with a beam saber, cuts all the Ronso down.
Ronso, let them pass. Summoner Yuna, your will is stronger than steel. Tempered steel that even the mightiest Ronso could not hope to bend. Yuna, we bow to your will. Now go.
Diplomacy check success.
The sacred heights of Gagazet welcome you.
The sacred heights of Gagazet are very prone to changing their mind in response to basic conversation. They've...
Summoner Yuna's words, they ring clear in my soul. Small voice, small frame, but a will that towers over Gagazet's peak.
It's weird that he has a mustache, right? Am I alone in thinking that? Like, I guess it's kind of weird that they have body hair in the first place. Like, I always, maybe I'm wrong, I always assumed with the monster that, like, the blue was fur? Maybe it's just skin? Oh, I kind of hope it is fur. That's actually kind of upsetting to consider if it's not.
Halt!
Haven't you bothered us
It's
enough?
both.
Summoner may pass. Guardians may pass. Kimahri not pass. Kimahri shame Ronso brothers. Kimahri forget his birth.
What the fuck are you on about?
Forget his people. Forget his mountain. Little Ronso. Weakling Ronso.
But he is a guardian. You just said guardians pass.
Hate the weak. Hate the small. If you will climb,
Then I must prove my strength.
think you will win? You not forget who took your horn.
It's wild that they, like, have this little arc for Kimahri.
Kimahri
And,
never beat
like,
Brother Miran.
okay, every character I think has an arc in this game in the main scenario, right?
I win.
Like, Kimahri's got his little rivalry with these Ronso Goobers. Waka has his Blitzball tournaments. Yuna and Titus obviously have the whole game. Riku has the Owlbed home arc thing going on. Luna has no real arc in this game. Like, the closest you get is that conversation with that guy back in the Calm Lands.
Hornless, hornless.
Fire breath. Thunder? Wow, that was worthless. I don't know if you can learn off these guys. It'd be very funny if you can. Thrust kick! Neat. Let's use that. Actually, it's not. I don't think the eject works. You do actually have to win this fight as well. Thankfully, there is a bit of mercy, which is if you didn't level Kimahri, sorry, not if you didn't. These guys' stats kind of scale off of Kimahri. Allegedly. I think it's like their HP does. Oh, Stone Breath. Neat. But they're behind us now, so we can't hit them both. But what if we... Oh, the Dream Powder also doesn't work. Damn.
Weak Ronso should know their place.
White Wind? That's a good spell. Okay, I'm gonna overdrive you for that, right? There's no shot this works, right? No, but it does hit hard. I'm not sure if we can lance it twice. I don't think so. Oh wait, we can? Wait, so you just learn a bunch of... I didn't realize you could just learn a bunch of these guys. That's really funny. Mighty Guard? I want Mighty Guard. Hey, can I get Mighty Guard off you? Yeah, Mighty Guard. I guess this is just like low-key an excuse to kind of learn a bunch of shit for Kimahri if you missed him, I suppose. Bet.
You will pay for this.
How many more can we learn? I'm gonna lance it, see what it does. Oh, I didn't learn anything. I don't really want to lose this fight, so we'll just chuck a potion. Izaki is just for supporting Waka and Yuna. Yeah, it's weird. Like they made a character that's so clearly like designed to appeal to the masses, and it did nothing with it. And also, she's the worst character in the actual game. Yay! Kimahri got AP. Friend Sphere, Return Sphere. That's quite nice.
Strong is Kimahri.
If we got overkills, we've got doubles there, but it's fine.
Iran is happy.
Oh, they were just Sundar all along.
Sacred Mount Gagazet.
Oh god, yeah, his face is like wrinkly. I guess it is skin. Oh, I don't like that.
Who defeats
I just kind of assumed they were like FF11 Rikote, where they're like covered in fur, but it's like a fine layer.
Name is Kimahri.
Mountain knows Kimahri strong. Kimahri may pass.
Unfortunately, Mountain not know which one Kimahri is.
We, Ronso, will stop pursuers from Temple.
Truly?
Penance for breaking Kimahri's horn long ago.
We crush enemies following behind. Kimahri crush enemies standing before.
Like, what are they planning on doing to us? That's what I don't quite get.
I thank you.
Ronso will shine your statue.
It's a lighter fur layer, just or is you I see.
Thank you. But I fear that no one.
Yeah, because it looks more like fur on Kimahri's face.
A traitor such as I am.
They don't even know.
Then Ronso
They're just outraged, but they don't know. They're gonna get them like, well, shit. Now what do we do?
With grand horn on head.
That would be wonderful.
That's a subtle reference to FF3 summoners.
I wanted to see Yuna's statue too, but I wanted to see it with Yuna by my side.
That line felt weirdly... Did that line seem sped up to you? Like I recorded it and like played it like 20% faster? With Yuna by my side. Every time. Okay, I'm glad it's not just me that heard it. We're probably gonna bench Kimahri for good now. Actually, Actually, there might be, which of these other spheres we got? Friend sphere is teleport and return is teleport, okay.
Summoner Yuna!
What is it this time?
It's time for Ronso Karaoke! Nah, I'm sorry, Ben. This is awkward as fuck, boy. You can't just break into song in front of someone and not expect it to be awkward as hell. Not even like a song you can dance to. They are not singing that. You can't fool me. So transparently just the one from the Faith. It's kind of odd, isn't it, that there's like this weird fakey language that the songs are in, and yet we never see any languages in the game that aren't just English. Or I guess, you know, Japanese if you're playing that version. Well, that was uncomfortable. We've got a little bit longer. We'll probably have a bit soon-ish, but we'll go a bit further. Well, we have Sensor now, Vomit of Fire. Be careful if it puts up its two, he's a very tanky boy. He's a very tanky boy. In fact, let's bring in Waka. And let's try giving Waka 2KO back. Let's see if we can. Oops, I didn't mean to guard again. Oops. We petrify it. I did not see the word immune, so we can. Excellent. Oh, we got a limit break on Titus. Yeah. Or overdrive. I don't actually know if I've ever gotten Titus's third or fourth limit breaks. Uh-oh. I got these bastards to confusion. Oh, okay, well they snapped me out of it, so that's good. We need loot to get XP.
Let's end this.
That still wasn't even that impressive, to be honest. Try and stone it. Damn. Oh. You had the stone touch. It's good work. Damn. Damn! I must have high resistance or something, I guess. Oh. Okay. So not black magic or white magic. For my recollection of my last time playing through this game, I will say this is kind of where I started to remember the game getting like just a little annoying with the random encounters. Not the worst things in the world, just they're a bit tankier than I'd kind of prefer them to be. You need to fire. Lower to fire. We should just bring this out then. What's up? I'm just gonna kind of assume. Oh, we have regular fire? Oh, that's terrible. Oh, it's not too bad actually. See a pattern here. You do nothing in the stance, apart from that. I'll take it, frankly. They're really expecting you to from the buzzer. Yeah, I guess so. It's just there's nothing to do there if you don't care about the side content. I guess we did technically skip a side dungeon in the form of the Yojimbo Temple, but still. Oh, we didn't even get a level on Lulu, that's awful. We had a billion potions, so we just had a potion cake party between battles. You look tough in the middle. I stone you. I didn't see no.
Well then, what next?
Maybe we take Waka off the TKO. Maybe we... Oh wow, that was with defending. Yeah, maybe the evading counter... Wait. Oh, he's using the TKO, so I thought it was saying he wasn't using it. Yeah, maybe the rematch is the better play here. I guess we'll just keep trading Riku with the steel, because I mean, it's free shot. I don't think we're gonna get in a position where we, like, lose too much control of the fight from this point on. We are kind of like... We're not in the end game, but like we're near the late game, I guess would be a way of phrasing it. Where's our ability set? Then for Yuna, Black Magic Sphere, Undaga. We'll just about leveling up a little bit later.
What should I do?
Steal an item. Okay, that's whatever. Antidote's fine, I guess. No, we haven't done it. Nice. We haven't actually tested out how much damage Yuna does with her spells. I'm gonna wait though. I'm gonna wait until after we get I'm gonna wait till after we get the Fire Arga, because that'll be the real money maker here.
Allow me.
I refuse Orin, I believe, so then good times back in there. Oh, that's kind of bad. Okay, good. Wait, are you gonna hit her back? Okay, good. I forgot that counterattack does work on your own allies if they're confused. It's so goofy. Okay, we're gonna bring in Yuna and just, I think bring in Bahamut. Just so that we don't, risk someone getting petrified by Lulu's Mog. What damage his basic attack does? Yeah, that's pretty damn good. Done. We still haven't got the AP is really stingy here for some reason. Like the encounters are kind of annoying, but we're not getting a lot of XP for doing it. Okay, well, this is an easy encounter at least. We've done this one plenty of times. Nice camera angle! Literally POV, you are Lulu's cooch. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, God. Fuck. I wasn't expecting that to just hit me for 2k out of nowhere. Jesus. That's frustrating. God damn it. Should we wrap up there? I think I might wrap up there. I am starting to get tired. Yeah, I feel my shoulder's getting stiff. I think we'll wrap it up for there. I think that's probably the indication we should pack up. You know what I'm wondering though? Does this version have... I'm just going to check this. FF10 HD remaster boosters. Just wondering if it has boosters built in. How many of the Steam version there are, but doesn't say how to get to it. Hold up. There's a speed toggle, a supercharge, which is probably just like cheat mode. Increase or decrease encounter rate, auto battle, and toggle the HUD on. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright, well, I think we are going to wrap it up for there. I think the 2k out of nowhere is probably the indication we should call it for the night. So we'll stop there. So please keep your arms and other body parts clear of those indoors, and I'll see you by the chat screen in just a sec. Alright, well, thank you guys for joining me here tonight. You know what's kind of funny, actually? That's our second game over we've had playing this game. And both times it's just been to, like, random encounters. We've not had a single game over to a boss yet. I'll be honest, I was a little bit worried that we were going to be getting one with, I was a little bit worried that we were going to be running into one with the old, Seymour situation, but no, we got away with that one. I guess we're just weak to fucking random encounters, I suppose. I don't know. It's kind of a shame there was, like, just a... What I would love to see, it would be nice if there was like just a ×2 booster or something, but unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case. Ah well. You know what I think is we're gonna have to re-unlock, what's the name? We're gonna have to re-unlock, the spells for Yuna since we lost our progress there, but it's all good. Thanks for thank you for being here to play as always. I always appreciate you guys being here. I know that like, you know, this game is like a bit of a... It's always like a hot topic game, but I am enjoying playing. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. But now though, we're going to raid off, and I don't know who we're going to raid. We ain't raided this cutie for a while. We're going to raid with a perfectly normal maid. We're going to raid into Snark. Snarkabus is off playing some Yu-Gi-Ohs. And we haven't done a Yu-Gi-Oh for a while, so if you've been getting the itch to play some Yu-Gi-Ohs, she's doing duels right now. So if you'd like to join her there, yeah. We're back on Thursday at our usual time, back with Neptunia Rider versus Dogus. Hopefully without my internet dying on us this time. This is like the third week this will make of us playing or trying to play this game. Hopefully nothing bad will be going this time, I hope. I'm low-key thinking Thursday's a curse at this point. Anyways, have a wonderful rest of your evening, everyone. Give some love to Snug when you get there. Hope to see you on Thursday, and as always, it's been a pleasure to serve you all.